And welcome to Offended, presented by the Anything But Credible Network. It's your boy Tricky, alongside KDK, Naked Lady, and making his return to the podcast for the first time in over a year. Maybe even longer than that. STOUTSY.
What's up? I'm not gonna lie. I'm back for you guys. I'm back for me.
Yeah.
You know. Here I am. I'm back. I'm probably gonna be a Brock Lesnar, but you know.
Not a full-timer.
Boo.
Oh, no.
Not
Part-timer.
yet. Not until he gets big. He's like, hey, I need a platform to tell my jokes on.
And that's why I'm here. So, knock knock.
Personal gains only.
No. I missed you guys.
We missed you. Katie hates you, so she doesn't miss you.
I wish you weren't here.
Wow.
How you feeling? Inform the millions of listeners minus
900,000, 999
Yeah.
listeners.
So inform the 10 listeners of the show how you're feeling.
Wait, why minus 999,000?
Oh yeah, that'd just be one. All right, 900,000.
999,990.
If I could walk 5,000. Yeah, no, I'm good. I have a poop bag now, which is cool. I just poop into this bag, which is nice.
Do you have a tube going in your butt that goes into the bag?
No, it comes out of my tummy.
Your belly
It
button?
just looks like a little red rocket that
Yeah,
comes
that
out of my
was disgusting.
stomach. Oh yeah, did I send you that?
Oh my god! I never puke ever. I never puke. I almost puked.
I got
everywhere.
so many mixed reactions on that. So basically, my intestine.
I don't even think I responded.
My intestine sticks out of my stomach, and that's where my poop comes out of. I have no control over it, and I sometimes send it to people. My intestine sticking out. It's not that bad.
But you have a clean butthole now.
The cleanest.
Someone could eat your ass and like fully enjoy it.
Yeah, that's one of my jokes.
It doesn't smell back here.
Yeah, I'm like,
Holy
literally,
shit.
nothing comes out of it. It's clean. I'm honestly contemplating getting it like waxed and like bleached.
Oh, you're not pegging.
No, not yet. Not yet. I'll let a chick stick a finger up there. She probably would. She'd be like, oh, it's clean. That's great.
I honestly would probably consider it, but because poop grosses me out, like I can do blood and guts and all that, but like
Blood.
Okay, Tony Khan. Yeah, see, like, there's literally nothing comes out. Like, it's
clean.
It's clean, like nothing. I mean, that's why I'm contemplating.
Just another hole.
Contemplating just getting it like waxed and stuff.
Keep it nice.
Brazilian?
Hawaiian.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
A little landing strip.
A little bit, yeah. I love a good landing strip. I shaved a landing strip once. I was dating my ex. She's like, what the fuck? I kept it for like a month. She's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
You gave yourself a landing strip.
Yep. Sure did. Just for her. She had no appreciation. Bitch.
And that's why she's your ex.
Yes. Yeah, that's what ended it. Not the name calling. My landing strip.
I'm just trying to think of like a porn. If I've ever seen a guy with a landing strip.
You haven't.
Before.
I'm the male Lisa Ann.
No, there's one male porn star that has like because every time that he's in it, I'm just like, why do you have that? And it's like a little like patch of hair right above his dick. And
is it like a death triangle?
It's a soul patch.
It's basically like a goatee, but like everything else is shaved. It's like the hardest part to shave your balls. So why not just shave the top part that's on like your stomach?
Brought to you by Manscaped.
Yeah. He's trying to get sponsored.
Yeah, damn right.
Look what I can do with just a regular razor.
Every
Give me a
time he's in the
Manscaped
porn, I'm
razor.
like, oh, this fucking guy again? I gotta change it because I'm just gonna be staring at that stupid patch the whole time because it looks so fucking
this
dumb.
Guy, Patch Adams, get out of my porn. You should do it one time. Just surprise her with a landing strip. Next time she's going down here, her nose is just like, what is this carpet rug I'm going down?
Instead, I'm gonna shave everything but my balls and then paint a little smiley face on my penis. So that way it looks.
Question: when you shave your balls, do you get them cold first so they kind of shrivel up to compact, and then you shave them?
No, that's a good idea though.
Yeah, that's
Probably
what I
should
do.
That.
Yeah. Oh, you just fucking.
Yeah,
you go for it when they're hanging. Oh,
like a
buddy.
chicken.
Well, turn the shower on just a little cold. Let them fucking get nice and compact, and then you're good to go.
That's a pro tip right there.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I don't have balls.
I don't know what girls do. They just, I don't know.
We stretch it.
What do you do, like clothespin the lips together or something?
Clothespin.
Nah, you stretch it.
Use those
Make the skin
those
taut.
old, like, what were those, like, big-ass comb clip things girls used to wear? Those, like, hair clips, they were, like, they look like they had teeth.
Isn't there one on the table? Do you
No, I put it away somewhere.
No, I'm talking
you put it
about
on your pussy.
Yeah, that's my pussy comb.
Damn, this is the offended that we've been missing for the last year.
That's my pussy comb. That's gross. You know what's crazy is they shaved they shaved my pubes for me at surgery. I guess they had to. So I have like a C-section scar now, so nobody can ever tell me I'm not a feminist.
Well, congratulations.
So fuck off.
You had a
Pregnant girl's like, I have a C-section scar. I'm like, yeah, me too.
Bitch.
What was the gender?
What was my gender?
Yeah, you had a C-section. You had a baby. What was the gender?
Oh,
Obviously a boy with the red rocket.
them. It's the they are them.
This is hitting. I love it.
But yeah, I woke up and I was like, whoa, my fucking pubes shaved. I was like, that's great. Yeah, we do that. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I was like, thank you. They did a good job too. It was great.
No nicks or
no
cuts.
nicks or nothing. It was nice, and they didn't make me like smooth, like a
Did they, like, get
prepubescent
close-
child.
Did they get close to it and like to get off all the hair?
I don't know.
What movie is that?
I wish they
got-
used like a fucking like a brush, like.
It's like a little. It's like the little brush you get like when you get your your grinder. Like
Oh yeah, like a little Kifa brush thing. Yeah. No, I don't know.
oh fuck, what movie was
I'm
that?
sure I was small as shit though when they were down there. There's no
They
way.
were like, thank God this guy's so small. It's so easy.
Yeah, it was great. It was so tiny, needle dick.
Yeah, when I got my appendix taken out, they're like, "Fuck, dude, just let's put it over here."
Did you get your pubes shaved when you got your appendix
Yeah, it
taken
was
out?
weird. I didn't think they had to go down there.
Yeah, they were like, "Why is this
But mine-
dude's vagina have balls?" That's what they said to me.
But my nurses were nurses, so
Oh, you had male nurses?
Yeah.
I had all female. Everybody always asked me, like, why didn't you, like, try to date a nurse while you were sick? And I was like, that was a good idea. I passed it up.
yeah. I mean, did you ever seen 50-50?
Oh, yeah.
Was it? No, he doesn't date the nurse in that. What movie am I thinking of? What did we just watch last night?
The series that has...
Oh yeah, it's the high school kid tries to date the nurse. That's right.
Yeah.
What?
It's called Clickbait. It's on Netflix with Vinny from Entourage.
Oh, all right.
The rest of the acting is meh.
Well,
But-
Vinny's not a good actor. So.
But the storyline is, we're hooked.
It's
One
kind of like
episode,
what
we're
happened.
like, this is pretty fucking cool.
Okay.
It's kind of
It's a
like
hostage situation.
yeah. It's basically it's like a step up from wrestling, like acting wise.
Oh, all
Not
right.
porn acting, but like.
Well,
a
which
little
company?
step up.
Netflix?
No. The wrestling company.
Oh.
It's a step up. Well, AEW is just better than Brad Pitt, so
Yeah, I mean, that's hospital.
obviously
Yeah.
Impact
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's fair.
because WWE's the low.
Yeah, that's
the
true.
low.
Okay.
Impact's a little higher.
That's fair. Yeah, I agree.
You get that. Have you seen the guy? They have a wrestler there that wears like a full blown like bull mask, and he comes out looking like a minotaur or whatever that's called.
No.
Yeah, it's weird. It's an actual gimmick, and the guy never takes it off. He wrestles in it.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's like video game
dude,
stuff.
it's weird. Yeah,
Huh.
he looks like he's gonna eat the person.
That's hot.
That's hot. All right. Well, Jim, welcome back. We didn't miss you. I was just kind of wanting to capitalize on all the returns this week. Might as well get you.
Yeah, I'm the
on.
biggest. I mean, we really should just throw in a CM Punk pop for me.
I'll throw in a Brock Lesnar pop. Oh,
Oh, throw in a Goldberg pop. Give me
that
some
guy
booze.
again. Yeah. Oh no, it wouldn't be booze because it would just be, piped in sounds from
Oh,
SmackDown.
that's right, yeah. Well, that's how you get people over. You pipe in the sounds, and then people know you do, and then you have to believe them.
Well, while we're here, we're gonna go right in the face and heel. I'm gonna start with my heel of my
Where
heels.
to begin?
My heel is SummerSlam. 3 good matches, 1 great match, I will say, out of the 3. And that was Edge Rollins. That match was awesome.
Yeah.
Edge just doing the Brood entrance, that was fucking cool as shit.
Yeah, man.
Other than that, yet the man returned, Becky Lynch.
Yeah, which was cool, but
Then they botched the fuck out of that, squashing Bianca in 6 seconds.
so dumb. Why?
weird.
Why?
It's weird. It's very strange.
And yeah, she'll get her rematch, and it'll probably be a great match, but still, why?
And then they turned. Apparently, Becky's a heel too, which let's turn your most over wrestler heel. That makes sense.
That's not going to work.
Because she was a heel before she left, so
She wasn't?
Wasn't she? Who's
She
she
was like-
against?
What?
Who was she against when she left? She was like...
Shayna.
Yeah, then she was supposed to, and then like Asuka.
See,
I don't
she
remember,
was
yeah.
heel.
Asuka was Money in the Bank winner, and then that's why she gave her the belt.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. It was weird.
She was like vigilante kind of. She wasn't a face, I don't think.
She was definitely a
But also, like, you know, like your heels just don't have to like squash people to be heels. You can
Right.
figure it out.
Right.
You know.
They booked the heels like baby faces.
You know what they could have done is they could have had an awesome match, and if they really wanted Becky to go heel, you get a ref distraction and you fucking use a weapon and make her heel that way and give them a match. Like give them like a good 8 to 10 minute match with Becky using a weapon, and then she's heel.
You're using too much logic here.
You're right.
Because why show a 6-minute video package of the Bianca Sasha match that never was going to happen because Sasha has COVID?
And everybody knew, right?
Yeah, basically. And they played the video package. So you're like, oh, I guess this match is happening. Then they cut to the ring announcer. He's like, Sasha Banks is unfortunately can't perform tonight, but we found a replacement. And then out comes Carmella. With the video package and Carmella, up until Becky comes out, that's 12 minutes right there.
Jesus Christ.
That could have been a match.
Could have been a match, yeah.
That literally could have been a 10-minute match between Becky and Bianca.
Yeah.
And then Becky came out. Her entrance was another 5 minutes.
Yep.
The match was 10 seconds, and her celebration was another 4 minutes. On
So dumb.
4-hour SummerSlam show, there was an hour and 25 minutes of wrestling on it.
That's so terrible.
It's horrible. It's fucking
Makes
horrible.
no sense. They have Bianca be like, I wasn't prepared and I was off. It's like, you're supposed to be the champion. You're
Right.
like, they're built, like, nothing against her.
Right.
It's like, you know, she's doing what they tell them, but it's like, if you're the champion and you've been on a fucking streak and you're just not prepared, like, what? No, that makes
Right.
no sense. Yeah, could have had a good match and had Becky turn heel with a weapon in the match.
But no.
No.
RK Bro is gold. I don't care what anybody says. That's like one thing is like they're fucking hilarious together.
Yeah.
Matt Riddle is just hilarious.
This is what kills me. It's like, I know there's a couple good things I'd like on there, but I just don't.
No, it's not worth it.
I just can't invest, dude.
No.
I can't wait. I can't turn my TV on for 3 hours hoping to see 7 minutes of good stuff.
I'm not invested in WWE by any means. I haven't watched the full Raw or SmackDown in
6 months?
probably longer than that.
Since October 7th, 2019.
When the
on
first
a Wednesday
episode
night.
happened?
I have not watched much
Yeah, like
at all. Like, for a while I was trying to, then I was just like, I can't, like, this is,
Right.
like, why am I
like
wasting my
pulling
time?
teeth.
And you know what? I fucking rip on it. Fine. If you want to watch it, cool. I'm not going to fucking argue about it with you on the fucking internet. But, like, it's just, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how you like it.
I don't like it.
I don't know. Not you, just in general. Like, I don't know how people watch it.
Right.
It's just,
And that's the thing. It's like on Twitter, if I say one bad thing about it, they're like, "Oh, you're just a WWE hater." No, dude. I just want it to be fucking good again, so I can
wish it was
get
good.
excited to watch Monday nights.
and Vince
again.
is going to be too proud to swallow his pride and like make changes that will make it better. He's going to be like, because then he doesn't want people to be like, "Oh, AEW influenced you to change your product." It's like, well, dude, that's what WCW did to you, and fucking look what happened. You became
Rewatch the
better.
pipe bomb. Like Punk is spot on everything. Everything that has played out, it's spot on.
And every wrestler that's left there, everybody's like, oh, you know, Gallows, Anderson, them, Jericho, even all those guys that left and complained about WWE. It's like, but they all have the same story, and it's all true about how things are there. And then they come here and they're fucking stars and being booked right. Like, it's not bitching and complain. It's just how it is. And they're like, that's how it is. That's fine, but I don't want to do that.
WWE has literally become what WCW was in the early 2000s, right before it shut down.
Yep.
Like when all those WCW wrestlers came over, I'll never forget. Chris Benoit was like, he was so skeptical about the wrestling industry when he left WCW that he only went to WWE because Eddie, like the Radicals, were
Right,
going
right,
over.
yeah. The Radicals.
And dude, that was a fucking awesome.
I still
debut.
remember that Raw.
Me too.
Just sit in front row.
Me
You're
too.
like, wait, what? What are those guys doing here?
I remember being a kid, being like, "Who's that guy?" And my uncle just being like, "I don't know any of them." Like, we never watched
I knew
WCW.
like Eddie and Benoit, like Saturn. I wasn't sure. And then
Wait,
Dean,
you mean
a little,
Saturn?
yeah.
Mop.
It's just like they've spent 7 years trying to get Roman over.
Dude,
and not trying to get anybody else over that was over, like fucking Bray or Sammy, or when Finn got hurt, you don't bring him back and throw him right into the fucking title picture. Kevin Owens,
John Moxley,
all these guys, like.
But John Moxley could never be a guy, you know.
Like, why did you not try to build, like, your mid-card was Dolph Ziggler. Nothing against Dolph.
Miro?
Yeah.
Dude, he was the most over wrestler at one point. He outsold, like, Cena and Roman in merch sales at one point. And then they sold out to where the shirt was on back order, and Miro was like, what the fuck? Why am I not selling shirts? Why is my shirt on back order?
Yeah.
And Vince's like, oh, you didn't sell that much. It's just, you know, we didn't make enough. And it's like, what kind of bullshit excuse is that?
Yeah, it's so dumb. It's just like, I'd be fine if they just would have like built. All right, if you don't want Bray to win the title, cool. Put him in a good feud in the mid card and build him up that way. But they don't. They're just like, we don't know what to do with you.
Or what about 2.0 in fucking NXT? How do you not find anything for those guys? Those guys are fucking gold, and they're great wrestlers.
Yeah.
Well, and they've only been on AEW for what?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. They got him and then that Danny Garcia guy who's just awesome.
And they're already over.
And
you already know who they are. You know who.
Fuck too.
They're over, and guess what? You want to boo them.
Yes. They got massive heat.
You want to see them to boo them.
Yeah.
All the heels in AEW, you want to see them to boo them.
What did I say to you the other night?
That the heels are actually heels? I don't remember. Is that what you said?
It was because every time.
You talk a lot of wrestling to me. I forget stuff.
Well, lately it's been overload because it's just been so fucking awesome. But it was every time the Young Bucks come out on like an AEW show, she's always just starts laughing. She's like, "This is just awesome."
Because the boos are so bad.
It's actually like they're actually pulling it off, but like you still want to see them.
Yes,
like it's Triple H was like,
thank you. It's Triple H. It's The Rock. It's those guys where you were just like, I don't. It's Edge and Christian when they were heels, but they were a comedic act. You were like, fuck these guys. I'm gonna boo them. Like they came out and you were like, ah, and then once they start talking, you're like, boo, and you're having fun booing them.
I personally, in my opinion, I think hands down Triple H is the all-time best heel ever. Late 90s Triple H, heel-wise, I don't know how you could top that.
No.
Because he was a fucking great wrestler.
Yep.
And he just wanted to... Remember when he was trying to actually murder Stone Cold?
Yes.
Like, pushing crates on top of him when he came back, and like he would just miss him?
Yep.
Like,
yeah, like... You're 100% right.
And then Stone Cold actually killed him with the car, like flipping the car over. There's no way anybody could.
Whenever I talk about like how much fun I used to have booing somebody, it was. I mean, granted, when I was younger, I probably did like hate him. Like, I hate you, Triple H. I'm gonna punch your action figure. But like when you get older, you're like, yeah, dude, that was so much fun.
Because
like,
it's
I hated him, and then he had a good baby face because they knew how to build baby faces.
Have I ever really hated a wrestler like that? Like that? Like his character was so well done. I'm just like, fucking kill him. I'm trying to think. I don't know if I've ever been like that. No, I did. Fuck Goldberg. Even when I was a kid, I hated that piece of shit prick.
I mean, I loved him in video games because it was just like jackhammer, spear, win. But
I think maybe Triple H, like in 03, 04, when he was like rivaling with Michaels and Benoit. I think that may have been the time where I was like, fucking hate this guy.
Yeah, why does he keep winning? Ugh,
Ciampa was a close one.
Yeah.
Ciampa was great. I think that's the last time WWE really nailed a heel.
I'm gonna really regret not watching a lot of NXT with Adam Cole. I just couldn't.
Oh, dude, I couldn't get into it. I only watched the takeovers.
I just couldn't.
But even that's how I am with WWE now. I don't watch Raw or SmackDown. I'll catch the clips on social media because if it's good, it's gonna get shared. I'll watch the Big Four. I'll watch WrestleMania. I'll watch SummerSlam, Rumble. I'll never miss a Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
Royal Rumble's fun. And Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Royal Rumble, by the way, is rumored to come here at Enterprise.
No.
I'm definitely going to go.
My mom wants to go.
That's just a fun pay-per-view.
Oh, it's fun.
My mom wants to go.
She should. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, Rumbles are fun.
Yeah.
And you have the potential of The Rock winning the Rumble. That is the rumor, is Rock Roman at Mania.
See, I like that, but also like Roman's going to beat him to beat the head of the table.
Oh, of course. It's going to be Rock's last match.
I hate knowing where the story's going. I just can't.
Dude,
I just can't. I can't anymore.
Oh, the Benoit thing, real quick. What I was saying, though. Christopher? Who?
Is this still your heel?
Yes. This is why I didn't want to talk about it, because I knew we'd go on forever.
That's fine.
But fucking Benoit, I remember on his documentary being like, I was skeptical about staying in wrestling because I didn't like it anymore, but then people were just like, oh, you got to come to WWE. It's like we're a family. It's like a family here. It's like, oh my God. It's totally...
It's flipped.
It was a paradigm shift.
Yeah.
It literally flipped. WWE has become WCW.
Yep.
AEW has become the old school WWE mentality of pushing young, like bright future stars
and telling stories.
Right.
I'm invested in stories in AEW. Like CM Punk honestly said it best in the. I think he said in the post medium scrum. That's me. Somebody asked him about who he wants to face and stuff, and he was like, "Yeah, these like dream matches." He goes, "Well, I wouldn't call them dream matches; they're more dream situations."
Right.
Which to me was him going stories.
Right.
Like, what can I do with this guy? Not like, and with WWE, it's like they try to UFC it, where it's like, "This is the big match, the big match." Like, but what's the story to it, man? Like, I'm like, I can't get invested. Like, cool, I love a good wrestling match, which is great, and AEW does a good job sneaking those in every once in a while. Like, hey, here's a good
just
fucking wrestling match.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, on Dark and Elevation, that's where they put a lot of them.
Right. Yep.
Like, you just want to see some good-ass fucking wrestling? Watch that. But, like, on Dynamite and Rampage so far, it's like, they're, like, story matches.
Right.
And it's like, that's what made me love
it builds to
wrestling.
something.
Yes,
like,
that's the entertainment. I don't need UFC big matches. That's what UFC's for.
Right.
I don't care,
100%.
Oh, Goldberg and fucking Lashley. It's like, I don't care. What's the story? What did they do?
I think that was secretly my favorite match at SummerSlam because it was so bad. Like, Goldberg almost killed Lashley.
His son getting booed or getting cheered for getting fucking ragdolled? Oh my god! How does Vince not look at that and just go,
excuse me, his son's name is Sonberg.
My favorite people are like, oh my god, look how much he's changed. It's like, yeah, he was 12 and he's like 17 now. Like, you go through puberty. Like, what's wrong with you people?
I think it's when I saw him again, I was like, holy shit, has it been that long since we last saw Sonberg?
He's hot.
Like, wow, what a return. It was another return. Sonberg.
He's over.
Remember when he jumped over the barricade and fell?
Yes.
And then
oh my god, dude.
Then he dabbed in the ring.
Yes, that's my favorite meme. Is like after Goldberg's son did this, he deserved what he got. It's him doing the dab. Like, oh my god.
The funniest part about when he does the dab is Goldberg in the ring, just looking at him and just looking so disappointed.
Yeah, just like
he's just like, God damn it, Sonberg, damn you, Gage.
Yeah,
what's his name? Gageberg. His name.
That's all I can say about it. That's my. I mean, I don't know. I have nothing else to say about WWE. It's just like I can't.
It's so bad.
I can't. And JCD, if you listen to this, dude, you know what, man? God bless you, dude, for sticking with it and fucking backing it up because I just don't get it, man. You have so much hope, and that's great, but I lost hope, man.
John, I had your same mentality when I was 10. I was never gonna not watch WWE, and then I got older and realized, there's better things out there.
Yeah.
Just like how I think about my relationship with Katie. There's better things out there.
Right.
More fish in the sea.
Right.
You better watch it. People are Snapchatting me when I'm walking the dogs now.
Or what?
Thinking I'm a hot piece of ass, okay?
Oh god, I'm gonna Matt Hardy you.
Wait, I'm Edge?
Yeah.
Wait, no, you're Edge. I'm Matt Hardy. She's Lita.
Fuck. Yeah.
Why would you? Yeah, that's a good thing. Why would you be disappointed? I got to end up with Rebel or whatever her name is, Queen Rebecca Hardy.
Oh yeah,
that's
true. Yeah. Got a nice set on her.
But do you want to tell the audience what you sent me a Snapchat today?
Oh, I was driving to work. I'm driving, and I'm like, oh, there's a cute girl way up there walking a dog, maybe. And I pull up, and the closer I get, it's just Katie and Garth.
You didn't even say hi.
Biggest heel turn of the morning. I didn't notice you until I fucking drove by. I was like, she looks so upset right now.
Yeah, because Garth's terrible. It was terrible.
Two more things. Garth is the fucking worst.
He's so bad.
Two more things, though, on SummerSlam, and I'm done with WWE. I hate WWE so much. 2.0. We briefly discussed them and how over they are now.
Yeah.
They were on Talk Is Jericho last week.
Farmer?
They were fucking hilarious. Did you listen to it?
No, I haven't yet.
Oh my god, dude. It was so funny. Like, they are hilarious. And I didn't realize that they had been best friends. Like, Kevin Owens basically is the reason why they got the job.
No shit.
They've been best friends with Owens since high school. So, and then they're like, yeah, growing up, like, we knew Sammy and KO. Like, we've been friends with them for, like, a long time. Like, that's crazy. The one guy is Farmer, the skinnier one. And Matt Lee's the other one.
Man, I can't tell you off my bat.
But
off my bat. What the fuck am I saying right now?
Welcome
back to podcasting.
Thank you.
Remember when Raw was doing the Like, they would feature jobbers. Like, remember when Raw was actually kind of, like, redone in a very good way?
Yeah,
like
for, like, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, when Ellsworth came on?
Yeah.
Raw was so much fun in 2016, and then I don't know what happened. But they were jobbers, like, putting over somebody on one of the matches. Or I think they were fighting Authors of Pain.
Oh,
and...
wow.
The skinnier guy got hired. Vince was like, that's such good shit. Like, literally came up to him and was like, they hated you out there. It was so good. And, like, they pulled him aside and only wanted to hire him. And he was like, I'm not signing unless he comes, too. He's my tag team partner. I'm not breaking up with him. I'm like, what a friend.
That's awesome.
That guy's awesome.
I do the same thing. Like, we're a tag team, dude. Like, we're over because we're a tag team right now. That's why we got that heat.
So their name was 3.0, like, on the indies.
Oh, okay.
So... They were like, WWE's like, we want to give you new names. So they apparently went into the office, said, like, it was those two, Triple H, Road Dogg, and a writer. And they said all the names that they were given were just trash. They were just garbage. They were horrible. And then the Triple H settled on Everrise, and they hated it. They hated it the whole time. Like, they go, I feel like we're just a fucking Christian rock band or something, you know? Oh, who we open? It's like, hey, come see Everrise as they open for Creed tonight. It's like, fuck that. What a terrible name that was.
Oh, my God. I feel like Triple H wanted that because he was Terrorizer when he was younger. Right. Remember that? So he's kind of like, Everrise. Oh, the game.
I didn't even think about it like that, though. What a terrible name. What a fucking
Dude,
terrible name.
Like, if Vince was smart, when those guys come from the indies and they are over in the indies, keep them the same name.
Right.
But then also, if I'm that talent, I'd be like, Vince will be like, I want to own that name. Like, I own that now, and then if you leave, you can't be that
Right,
anymore.
and your whole career's gone.
That's what Chelsea Green's going through right now.
Yeah.
They're trying to say that they own the name Chelsea Green, and she's like, fuck you. I've had that for years before WWE, which she had when she was the hot mess. And I think Keith Lee just applied for his name so he doesn't get fucked, because you know he's on his way out the door. He's only he's jobbing on Main Event right now. Are you fucking kidding me?
That's ridiculous. Hey, Matt Cardona.
Oh, shit.
Good for you, man. Good for you, dude.
Who's Matt Cardona?
Woo, woo, woo.
What a picture.
Zack Ryder.
Oh, I saw that too.
Wow.
Is that his girlfriend?
Yes.
Yes, that's Chelsea Green.
With the 2 titles. Good for him, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, what a crazy time. 10 years ago in November, when Bryan, Punk, and Ryder were all champions, they opened and ended Raw with the title, the 3 of them holding up the titles, and Punk being like, this is the change that we've been waiting for. This is the new era. And WWE botched it. 10 years later, they're all like the talk of wrestling. Like,
hey, remember when he won the ladder match at WrestleMania and then lost the next day when the crowd went nuts?
Right. He replaced somebody in that match, didn't he? Like, he was like a last-minute replacement.
Oh, who did he replace? Who got hurt? It wasn't Bryan, right?
It was Pac.
Pac, that's right, yeah. That's right.
Neville.
Yeah, Neville.
Last thing
That's such a terrible name.
I know.
X-Pac! The last thing I'm going to say, how dense are WWE fans to get excited about Brock and Roman?
I mean, if I was 7...
Sure,
maybe.
If you're a kid,
yeah, maybe. You're like, yeah. I mean, I'm sure there is, but
those 2 big ass people fighting, and they're so cool.
But even then, as a kid, I would even be like, I've seen this before. I've seen this movie
times.
before. Yeah,
yeah.
And it never ended great. It always ended with like the shittiest ending.
Yes, and then it going nowhere, like it meaning nothing.
Yeah,
like either Brock winning and leaving, or like this. Remember him and Strowman when Strowman should have beat him. Yeah. And gotten over, and it's just like, nope, we got to keep building up Brock so that Roman can beat him and look strong. It's like, we get it.
Or at just WrestleMania when Brock beat Roman at New Orleans, and Brock actually was pissed about that. He's like, I remember listening to Brock on a random podcast, just being like, what was the point of doing that match if we're not putting over the next big guy? Yeah. Like, what's the point?
That's the thing is, I've learned like I can't. At first, I hated Brock. And I was like, you know what? Actually, no, he gets the business, but like. He's also like, if this is what Vince wants, he's going to do it. Like, he's there, and I'm sure he's like, this is fucking stupid, but I'm going to go out there and do it. Like, honestly, I'm pretty sure he probably didn't want to squash like Kofi Kingston.
I don't think he did. I don't think he wanted to.
He probably did not want to.
That's probably why they don't give him the mic very often.
Oh, they definitely. That was a major thing of why they brought back Heyman back when he returned, is because when they didn't bring back Heyman right away, he had the open mic, and you could tell that he was not listening to the script whatsoever. So that's why they brought Heyman back in. And sometimes he would just grab the mic out of Heyman's hand, and Heyman's like, "What are you doing?"
That was my favorite stuff when he would do that. When he would just grab the mic and be like...
Because he would start cussing.
Yes. Remember, like, to fucking...
He's probably trying to get fired or something.
What's his name? I've got kids.
Oh, Heath Slater?
Heath Slater, and he's like, I don't give a shit about your kids. And it was like, oh! And Heath Slater's like, I don't know if he's being serious.
And then he said it to Cena, I think, like, right when he came back. He goes, I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
You've taken my spot.
Yeah.
That's my spot, bitch. I'm going to beat the shit out of you.
Yeah,
Like,
which is awesome.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah, dude, it's just like, I get it. Like, I finally have come to realize, I had a lot of time to think the last 2.5 years and shit, obviously. But, like, the more I, like, paid it, I was like, whatever. This is what they want to do. This is their target. Like, they're looking for youth and fucking people in their 50s and 40s to watch their little off-spin TV shows, and they want to just build people they can send to Hollywood, and fine. Right. If that's what you're doing, like, I don't care. Like, you're just, again, good for Roman. I hope he does fucking end up in Hollywood somewhere, but he's just going to get compared to The Rock the whole time.
Oh,
and it's
or
not going to
Aquaman.
matter. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He's like a cross between The Rock and who's the guy?
Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
But that guy's got a hog on him. But yeah,
Bet he has the smallest penis.
probably, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure not.
But yeah, it's just like, I get it. It's just like, all right, that's what they are, and I can't sit around and wait and bitch and complain anymore. It's just like, and I feel bad because like Edge is back, and it's like, fuck, dude. Like, I don't want to be the guy that like didn't see Edge didn't. But then I'm just like, but what am I missing though?
Right.
And it's not on him. And I'm sure the Edge Rollins story's been
Right.
like great to the best of their ability. Like, I know Edge is probably doing everything he can to make this shit work.
Right.
You know, and I'm sure he's got some leeway, but it's just like, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't when I've been emotionally teary-eyed, excited, angry, invested in a Hangman Adam Page story for 2 years.
And then you get all those stupid marks. Why is that match not happening all out? I don't even like this anymore. Because real life happens, and he is having a baby, you fucking idiots.
Yeah, and also, like, why not just keep the story longer for Full Gear?
No shit.
So we can win the
Wait,
title here.
You mean the pay-per-view that's legitimately named after him? What?
Wait, you guys didn't get a payoff a month after
oh
the story was introduced?
They didn't tell the story in 3.5 weeks that didn't tell a story, and you guys got a pay-per-view you have to watch?
You mean they're actually going to complete the story and not just kill it after 2 weeks? Retribution?
Yeah. Dark Order, look at them.
Idiots.
Look what they did. It's just, yeah. I mean, dude, how many times from the two, what's it been? Coming up on 3 years? Hold on. 19, 20, 20. 2 years, right?
Yeah. For Dynamite.
2 years of Dynamite? Yes.
It's on its second year. It'll be 3 in October.
They're coming up in their third year. I mean, dude, I have, like, felt more emotions in AEW consistently than the last... I told you this, like, the last, like, 10 years. I'm like, yeah, there is the Kofi moment, the Daniel moment.
Right.
There's been a couple, but that's been, like, spread out where, like...
Obviously, and you have NXT.
At least once a month, something happens in AEW where either, like, I'll be, like, emotionally, like, upset, like, because of the story, or I'll be super pumped, like, this is the shit.
Punk
this
coming
is
back.
crazy. Yes, or, like, just the crowd going crazy, or the way the show ended, or just, like, the pay-per-views they had.
I mean, you saw me. I had fucking tears in my eyes. I'm pretty sure you videotaped me.
Yeah, I did.
I'm sure you fucking sent... Look at this little bitch. Did you actually send it to people? I glance over. I'm like, fuck you. I don't even care.
Actually, I think I saved it and didn't because I was trying to. I was trying to watch what was going on.
I was like, I literally had tears in my eyes. I was like, I can't believe
this
he's
is
back. And I'm
crazy.
like going like this, and I glance over at you, and I see you with the phone out. Like going, I'm like, I don't even care. Punk's back. Like,
Yeah, dude, it's just like at least once a month I watch a Dynamite and I like get excited or like I'll be like sad because something happens with Hangman, like it's Hangman
or Jericho's going to retire.
Yeah, and it's just or like or crazy close match with Jungle Boy and somebody, or like or Darby Allin or Sting, and it's just like
the Jungle Boy Omega match.
Yeah,
I actually like jumped like when I was watching it. I thought he was going to win at one point.
Same. Very rarely are there matches where I'm like, oh, I know, like the big matches where I'm like, I know who's gonna win.
Where
it's
they
just
trick
like
you for
it's
like a second.
Dude, they might, like they could win this because you know why? Because you can't predict the story.
It's kind of
fucking
funny.
4 months in advance.
The 2 times. Sorry, what are you?
Just that's why
Shut the fuck up.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you, Stoutsy. What I was going to say is
So what
when
do you think
Adam
about
Hangman Page lost, like that's part of the story. That's part of what keeps AEW good because you thought for sure.
Right.
You thought for sure he was going to win. He was going to fucking.
You even said that to
win.
me.
Yes.
You even said that
But
to
he
me when we watched
didn't,
it.
and like y'all are mad about it, or not you guys, but like
Yeah, right.
Smart
Yeah.
Marks or whatever.
I actually loved it.
So did I.
It's like, you have no idea who's going to win.
At first, I was like, fuck, what the fuck? What the fuck? Where's this going to go? What the fuck's going on? And then I was like, oh, wait.
Got him.
When Omega hit the one-wing angel, I'm like, he's not going to kick out now. Like,
right, you can't kick. Yeah, nobody's kicked out of it yet. I was like,
I still think he's going to be the one to do it. I think Hangman kicks out at Full Gear. It's got to be him. It's got to be Hangman.
It makes the most sense.
That pop in St. Louis at Chaffetz Arena, might I add, is going to be fucking loud as shit.
Yeah, I'll cry.
I might.
I'll for sure cry. I'll cry so happy just because it's just like.
So we got to get 5 tickets to that?
Yes.
Maybe. Okay, so 6.
And make sure it's camera side so that we can get filmed crying so that people will take us to shows.
Yeah, like that one Punk fan.
Sure. Yeah,
that guy's awesome.
Oh, dude, I got chills when they
Me
put.
too.
When we were sitting at Bowman's, I was like, oh my
good
god!
for that
I was like,
guy,
I get it. Like,
I'm
get it, dude.
Actually thinking about it.
Yeah, I think I am from that.
I'm legit am.
AC blasted on me.
Oh no, you right when you brought up that guy, I was like,
but it's just like, yeah, dude, for sure. I guess people are making fun of him. I don't know.
That's
what was cool about it. It's just
WWE fans were making fun of him, and I love how all of these like wrestlers were like, no, like we all felt that.
Yeah, no, yeah, dude. If you didn't feel that or close to it, then you're not a pro wrestling fan.
And my favorite was Mark Henry's reaction when they cut to him. You hear Mark just go, "Oh, jeez."
I love Mark Henry, dude.
Oh, so do I. But at that moment, just by the sound of his voice, it sounded like at that moment it hit Mark Henry how big this moment is.
Whoa.
But if you go back and watch the Punk return again and look at every fan, like pause it and look at every fan, like when he's coming out, look at their eyes. It's watery as shit. There's not one dry eye in that building.
God, dude, I want a hug from Mark Henry.
Me too.
Like, I feel like it'd be the best hug in the world, man.
Me too.
He's such a happy dude, just big old bear, man. And I love the shit they do with him on before the main event of Rampage,
dude.
Where they do like the little split screen thing, and he's just like, "All right, guys, let's go have a wrestling match."
That little touch, I hope they start doing that at pay-per-views.
It's only going to get better.
Yeah, but that little touch makes it feel real. It makes it feel like it's a big fight feel.
Right.
Like this match, it means something. Right. Why are we watching this? Like. It's just good.
It's only that Rampage is only going to get better,
right? But yeah, SummerSlam weekend. That's
why was it on a Saturday?
They're trying.
Oh, NXT was Sunday.
Yeah, but they still flipped it. I guess. You want to know why? Because AEW runs pay-per-views on Saturdays. So AEW's smart to do 2 and 2 because 2 of them are always going to fall on holiday weekends, which is smart as shit.
Yeah.
And then the other 2 that aren't going to fall on holiday weekends are going to be on Saturdays. So I'm like, that's so brilliant.
Yeah.
Like, that's just fucking smart marketing.
Dude, I love 4 pay-per-views a year. Like, I wouldn't mind, like, a 5th one. I don't need a 5th one because they give us those crazy shows on Wednesdays where it's just like, Jesus Christ.
Or they give the free pay-per-views like Road Rager or Fight for the Fallen and shit like that.
Hey, what the fuck?
Beach Bash one of them?
Beach Break.
What's going on with Bleacher Report?
Okay, this is actually pissing me off. So they integrated over to
just Bleacher Report. Right.
Yeah. But they haven't put out a fucking app yet. And I'm like, what happens to all the fucking pay-per-views that we bought on that?
Well, you can't watch any content.
Katie, give me another one too. Katie, beer. Beer. Katie, get the fucking beer! Jesus Christ! Fucking stupid. But yeah, no, they fucking. I don't know what's going on. So I don't know what we're gonna do for the pay-per-view. I don't know how
I assume it's gonna be ready. I've heard that Bowman was saying the last week of August it would have to be. Like I'm pretty sure Tony Khan's like, you need this shit done before All Out.
Yeah, because
if not,
you have Fight.
Hurt you. I know. Yeah,
and Fight is on Roku, and I think it's actually on PlayStation now too. So,
okay.
That's but the thing is, what was so good about Bleacher Report, we're beating the system here. We could watch at the same time.
Right, yeah.
Will we not be able to do that anymore? That's the fucking thing. I don't know if you could do that with Fight.
Well, guess watch parties.
Oh, darn.
You
get to have fun and watch good wrestling.
Yeah. I was trying to watch the second Stadium Stampede match because I just listened to Jericho's pod where they all talk about it from the second one. And I was like, I want to watch that match again. And I fucking went on it and I was like, this thing still doesn't fucking work. Dude. And I was like, we're getting like 2 weeks away from pay-per-view.
First time, I got so high one night, and like I was like, I'm going to watch fucking Revolution again because it was such a good pay-per-view. And actually, I was like, I want to watch the fucking death match again because I don't care who the fuck you are. That match is fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Erase the ending out, and that match is great.
Yeah.
And before you WWE marks jumped down my case. I said that even last year about Seth Rollins and Rey Mysterio's eye for an eye match.
Yeah,
take out that
I think
ending,
it's
and
a
that
great
match is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I will say real quick, NXT TakeOver. It was meh. But the United Kingdom Championship match, holy fuck, that's a 10 out of 10.
Who was it?
That was Walter and he's kind of a shorter blonde guy. Has
Drago?
Drago, yeah.
Is that his name?
I think it's like
I don't know.
Ivan Dragovich.
I would assume if he has, they probably went with the Rocky
I
thing.
think it's Igor
or Draco Malfoy.
I think it's Igor Dragovich, actually.
Everybody
loves
loves Rocky, kid. You're gonna fucking look like
But
him.
dude, no, they beat the ever living shit out of each other. His chest is welted from Walter's chops. Like, I mean, this is one of the best matches I've seen in probably the last 5 years.
I feel like Walter cries when he sees like bunny rabbits, though. Like he's probably that big guy.
There's a dead.
He's a monster, dude. Like I think
yeah.
the only match I watched of him was him and probably Pete Dunne. I think.
Oh,
Like forever ago.
such
It was,
a
like,
good match.
Good match. And I was like, this dude is a maniac.
this match, for how good AEW's been and how much I've loved their matches and how like the Young Bucks versus Jurassic Express was good, and how I think all those matches match of the year candidates. That's your match of the year.
Yeah.
Is that Walter match? That match blew me away. Like, I just turned it on the other night just expecting like, oh, I'm just gonna fall asleep during it. It's not a big deal. I was sitting up like invested into it. That's how good it was, because they actually told a fucking story during
Oh wow! Look at that.
it. Yeah, it
So
was good.
easy.
And then the crowd chanted bullshit after Adam Cole lost.
Wow.
Well, why would he win though?
Right?
Right?
Think he's coming?
Yeah, dude. For sure. CM Punk's not going to write AC on his shoes.
And
The Young
then-
Bucks are going to put the fucking thing in their bio. And then,
Didn't they do a Ghostbusters picture recently
Yeah.
too?
Did they?
That was their cover photo.
Oh, I missed that. I just saw in their bio it was, what do they call those things? Where, like, you bring people back from the dead.
Defibrillator.
That'd be so funny if they just posted a video of that. Damn it, what was it? They probably changed their bio since then. They always change their bios, them jackasses.
That's okay. Go on. There's a Twitter handle called Young Bucks Bio.
Oh, is there really?
Hold on.
God, I love the wrestling community sometimes.
The wrestling community sometimes can be fun. Most of the time, it's a nightmare. But most of the time, it's a nice way for me to let off steam from work when I'm angry. And I'm like, I'm going to roast some motherfucker. Where is it at? I'm waiting for a mean tweet about somebody that's unnecessarily written. All right, we need to move on from SummerSlam.
So what was your face?
Oh, a seance.
Oh, sorry.
The most infamous seances in history. It's about bringing people back from the dead. It's like, dude, he's got to come. He's got.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he? And people are like, oh, are you not going to take $10 million? No, I'm not. Because I have my fucking hot ass girlfriend who is
Over
fucking
as fuck.
over as fuck in fucking AEW, and then I'm gonna come and our combined money will be fine. We don't need a lot, and we're gonna take over and be amazing. And he's gonna super kick her in the face, and it's gonna be awesome.
He did the lockjaw on his match.
He's gotta come. He's got to, dude. Why wouldn't you? Why would you not?
They're
come be
leaving you
happy?
all the cookie
That's fine.
crumbles.
Yes.
I will be so disappointed if he resigns.
I
He's
know.
not going to.
I don't know. Vince is rumored to be throwing the fucking bank at him.
Well,
Not
Britt Baker
worth it.
better throw her fucking pussy at him.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice,
that's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
Well, I'd let her.
I'm just saying.
I would be like, I'll sign with AEW if we have a threesome with Rebel.
Yeah.
I can't do her laugh. Rebel giggle.
I thought you were like coming for a second. It's like, oh, that was a laugh. No, he's got to, dude. He's got to. And everybody's like, it's going to be, oh, what about fucking everybody else, like the Ricky Starks and them, and what are they going to do when they have Adam Cole and Daniel Bryan and all these people? It's like, probably make it fucking work because they don't need those guys
Talk
on
about
TV
the guy that
every week.
tweets me today when he was like, "How this All Out's card is just meh." And I'm like, "Are you kidding?"
There's like 9 amazing single matches.
That's what I said. And I'm like, and you have Moxley's going to wrestle a guy from New Japan, which I think, like, was it confirmed last night that's who he's wrestling?
Yeah, it should be. I mean, he wouldn't say it if it's not going
I
to.
was hoping like it would be a swerve and it's going to be like Okada or like Tanahashi or something.
And then you got a steel cage tag title match.
Yeah, which I accidentally saw the spoilers today of who's facing Young Bucks and Katie. Just prepare yourself. That's all I got to say. We're seeing it in person. Prepare yourself.
Am I gonna jizz my pants or want to close my eyes?
You're gonna
'Cause it's
probably
be
watch
disgusting.
you're probably gonna watch like through like your hands the whole match. Like they're gonna do crazy shit.
Why do you gotta get rid of those accounts that tweet the spoilers, man?
I didn't mean to. I was literally just scrolling, and it was on the Punk Christian thing, and the tweet right under it.
Underneath, yeah, that's the worst.
And I was like, God damn it!
I don't know. I don't believe in those sometimes.
I mean, it was taped last night, and I saw the picture. Rampage was taped after Dynamite last night.
Oh, it's not live this week?
It seems like to me that the only time they're ever going to do it live is like right before the pay-per-views.
Or if it like catches on real good and people
Right.
want to go for an hour.
Right.
That's fair. Well, like ours is live.
Yeah, because ours is the night before
Right.
Rampage. Or,
Which would be
Full Gear.
awesome.
Yeah.
I was wondering how they did that,
And we
when
get
they
a
were
fan-
live or not.
And we'll get a fan fest, too.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. Oh.
Too bad it's not a start.
God, thank God I got this surgery, dude. Like, selfishly, I'm so glad that this pandemic happened just for AEW, or else I probably wouldn't have been able to go to any shows. Because Bowman's like, can you go? I was like, I don't know. He's like, I'm just going to buy a bunch of tickets, and if you can go, whatever. And I was like, all right, whatever, dude. I don't know if I can afford tickets, but he's like, I don't care, dude. If you somehow can shit in the bag, fucking make it perfect. I was like, I don't know why I'm making Bowman sound like Vince McMahon, but
Shit in the bag, pal.
shit in the bag probably will be fine.
That's good shit.
And I was like, fuck yes. And then fucking we get a pay-per-view. Oh, my God. I cried. I legit almost cried when they announced we got the
Dude, we were at a local wrestling show. You gotta start coming to those with us, by the way.
I know.
They're
dude.
pretty
so much
good.
fun.
I know.
Dude, they put on good matches, too. Like, really good fucking
Yeah.
matches.
Hey, how was meeting Eddie Kingston?
Dude, he's cool as shit.
I bet,
He's just
dude.
a cool dude. I didn't realize how tall he was.
I know, right? I mean, you're not like the tallest guy either, but also he is very tall.
But put in perspective, I'm taller than Daniel Bryan.
That's true.
Like,
yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a big dude. That's awesome, man.
Excuse me, I gotta get used to this. Brian Danielson.
Yeah.
He came on. Was it right after his match? He obviously had a live mic because it's Eddie fucking Kingston.
Yeah.
At a local show, and he just was like, kind of a badass, but then was like, "Thank you guys. I love you guys."
Classic
yeah.
Eddie.
That's,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
He's a man, dude. Did you guys get to like talk to him for like a few seconds, or was it like
He was kind of
picture
like,
and-
so with like the COVID shit going on, with
Yeah.
the mask
You can't
mandates
talk
and
and shit,
everything,
yeah.
I was kind of like, I didn't want to bother him too, because I just know
Yeah.
how wrestling fans are. And, you
Oh,
know,
yeah,
like
dude.
the wrestlers with meet and greets, it's like they just want to get it done.
you should tell
Yeah.
him about that fucking bad wrestling fan.
The bad wrestling fan.
Okay, so we go to this show, right?
Yeah, why don't you just fucking tell it?
Yeah, okay. And then there's this. It's masks are
Even the girl who can't think says something.
Boring.
I know. You're so stupid. Masks are required because they're in the city and they don't want to fucking get shut down. So
Yeah.
everybody is pretty much wearing their masks. Like,
Right.
if you're eating or drinking, obviously you can take it down. And even like a lot of people were sitting down.
I stopped wearing
With
mine
it
like,
off.
halfway through the show.
Okay,
'cause I
but like
wouldn't
if
say
you
anything.
but if you got up to go to the bathroom, you put it on.
Right, yeah,
like
yeah.
everybody at least did that. So there's this one lady, like literally out the gates. We had just walked in, found some seats. She's walking around with like 4 beers in her hand, like running into people with no mask on. I'm like, you're blatantly not following the rules, like right when we start. Like, I don't know. If you don't want to follow the rules later, be sneaky about it, or like,
Yeah, she was
don't
just-
call attention
yeah.
to
It's
yourself.
like
but
the
she
show
was,
go on like a little bit.
Already
Take
being like
off
a
the mask.
drunk, annoying
Like
asshole.
what we
fine.
did at the Blues game when we just like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
it's coming
yeah.
off.
Okay, perfect, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying. But she like from the start, and I was like, you're just asking to get these people in trouble,
Right.
Okay, it's a fucking small ass place.
And at like when you go to local like indie shows, like the wrestlers are just there. They're just walking around and like,
Yeah.
they're just hanging out.
Right.
So anytime a wrestler would walk around, she would like go chase after.
She would chase after him. So she was like one
Is
of
this
those
your heel?
people. Yeah. Well, it could be. I'll do my heel?
Yep.
Okay. So,
Didn't think you had one.
well, I actually came up with one, but this one's better. So these two guys, they weren't in the same match, but one is, what is his name? Paco?
Paco, yeah.
Paco, he's like a huge ass heel in this wrestling promotion.
Was he from, like,
Floyd Pro.
Germany?
No, he's.
I don't get it.
Why did I actually like answer you? I'm a little high.
Go on, sorry.
But he comes out and he's immediately like booed.
He's like
he's like
one
really
of the company's like bigger heels.
he's really evil. So
But he's shorter than me.
They have
And,
a
like,
great
skinnier.
match, whatever. And then there's another guy, I don't even remember who, was also one of the bigger names on the card with the longer hair.
Kurt Stallion. He was in WWE actually, like last year. He was on NXT and like 205 Live.
All right. So, anyways, these
I think
guys
his name is
wrestle.
Trevor
and
Stallion on the
they
Indies.
wrestle in 2 independent matches, but obviously they're buddies because they come down from the locker room in regular people clothes. And like literally, Paco's standing at the ATM because it's cash only bar because it's a fucking small ass venue. And I like see him standing there, and I was literally about to say like, Todd, go buy this guy a beer. And she comes up and she goes, hey, don't get money out of the ATM. I'll get you a drink. Being cool as shit. And he's like, no, it's okay. And she's like, no, come on, really, I'll buy you a drink. So he finally was like, okay, thanks.
Yeah,
and she goes, you have to meet my daughter first.
Oh my God.
And so literally, he had stepped away from the ATM machine already. So it's like he had already like kind of committed.
Right, yeah.
And was trying to be a fucking nice dude.
You know what's funny? She never bought him the beer.
Right, because
what a bitch.
I know, because I like watch this whole thing go down. I go, no, Todd, you have to go buy this man a shot now after he fucking gets his fucking beer. I said, because that was absolutely ridiculous. Like, let me promise you something, but then you have to go do something for me first
so annoying,
after.
dude.
And so he went and did it. He went and was
I was
a
just
good
standing
person.
behind the line, and they were like, the bartender's like, it'll be $10. And I stepped in, like, here, it's on me. I'm like, do you guys want a shot too? And they're like, sure. They're like, thanks, man. You don't have to do that.
Yeah.
I'm like,
nope.
no, dude. You guys had you guys had great performances.
Came in,
tonight.
putting a great show
you
for
guys
us.
put
Fuck
your
yeah,
lives
dude.
on the line for me. Like, like that's.
On
I
a
think
fucking
you guys should get
Sunday.
rewarded.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
And they were
Fuck
just
that bitch,
cool as
though.
shit.
Yeah.
I stood there, talked to them for about 5 minutes, and like, Stallion's like, "What's your name?" Like, "Thanks, man."
Yeah,
and
super cool.
Actually, before the show started, there was a couple wrestlers like outside, including like Warhorse. Just like walking around, and I'm just walking through, and I just don't acknowledge them. I just keep walking, and Warhorse like, "Damn, I wish more fans were like this guy." Like, and
you turn around, Warhorse, I love you.
and I turned around, started laughing, and one of the other wrestlers was like, "Yeah, he's not a fucking mark." Like, and then
You are.
I'm walking as I'm walking out to go put my signed Eddie Kingston picture in the car. And then as I'm walking down the street, there's a guy on Impact called Jake something.
Yeah.
Like his name, like his gimmick is like, "What's my name?" And the whole crowd just goes, "Something." But he's awesome. Like, he's a big dude.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he actually ends up in AEW pretty soon. He's a great wrestler too.
Yeah.
And I'm just walking down the street, and I glance over, and I see these two like jacked guys, not thinking that they're wrestlers, not realizing that it's Jake something. And Jake something just looks at me.
You were
like,
starstruck from the other wrestlers you just saw.
I just double taked, and Jake something's like, "What's up, buddy? Nice to see you again." And just like kept walking. I'm like, I guess I'm becoming like a regular at these shows. Like,
Yeah, dude, it's not like I'm sure, like, my thing is like I have like a shit ton of handshakes to people if I ever see them in the wrestling business. Like John Moxley's getting a handshake, Tony Khan's getting like a fucking big handshake, and fucking Eddie Kingston if I would have met him. Like
Tony Khan's getting that kiss on the lips.
God, Jesus Christ, yeah, I'll
tongue.
jerk him off with oil. I don't
Yeah.
care. No, it's just not that hard. You know, like I'm sure if you would have walked up to Warhorse, someone would be like, "Hey, Warhorse, man, thanks." You know, boom. Like Game of Nuction just kept like going on with your shit. Like I'm sure they don't mind that either. But it's just like the people are like, "Oh no!" Like you run up with your phone instantly. It's just like, why would you?
Right.
Like if you've heard it a million times, like listen, like even like comedian podcasts I listen to and stuff. They're always like, "I'll take a picture with you," but like, come up and be like a human first. Like, "Hi, my name's so and so. Hey, I'm a big fan of you. How are you? You know, great. Hey, do you have? Can you have? Oh, I just farted. Do you have time for like?" I was like,
that was my chair.
It's like, you know, do you have? Hey, do you have time for a picture? And if they're like, no, and it's like, oh yeah, cool, get it.
Right.
Hey man, go on. Like, you know.
Well, that's the thing.
Don't be a
like,
dick.
Those wrestlers are going to remember those fans more than the
100%.
other people that are in their face.
I just could not believe that, because I was literally going to say, like, we should get him a beer because he's getting money out of the ATM. Like, beers are literally, I think Bush drafts are $2.
Yeah.
Like, it is the cheapest fucking
And he's
cash
probably
bar.
getting like a $4 service fee for taking a 20 out just to buy.
Yeah,
a $2
and I was
beer.
like, you should go buy him a beer. And that I saw that whole thing go down. I'm like, you're such a fucking cunt. Like, you're the Karen cunts of cunts.
And
like,
who knows how much he's getting paid for that show either?
probably
you know?
$50, probably $100.
Yeah,
Like,
even if it's a couple $100, it's like, you know, he doesn't want to be spending on $2.
one, who knows if he had to travel to get there? Or
Yeah,
if,
exactly.
You know, like
right.
you don't fucking know.
All that
So it's
shit.
like,
right.
Yeah, it's just not that hard to be. I mean, part of me wants to go down to like Shafitz and like sit where they enter and just like watch them come in.
Well,
They
But,
really don't care
but
about
like
that.
not,
They
right,
expect
but like
that.
not be like a supermarket. Just be like, oh fuck, maybe like, well they love that dude. So like they'll go down if you have your phone, they'll take a picture and like
You know what we need to
all
do?
that shit.
On Thursday or Friday, we need to go hang out at all the malls in St. Louis and just wait for the Bucks to show up. Because they're going to go to the Galleria. I guarantee
know.
it. They're either going to go to the Galleria or they're going to go to what's that really expensive mall?
the pair.
Oh, Frontenac.
Frontenac.
Yeah.
Yeah, they will for sure. Or they'll be at the arcades.
Do they have a Hot Topic in Frontenac?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So they're gonna. You don't think they're gonna go to a Hot Topic? You think they're gonna go for Jordans?
Yeah, but I don't know if there's any big shoe stores in there.
At Galleria, there's
Galleria,
a Jordan
bunch.
store
Yeah,
in the
there's a Jordan
Galleria.
store.
So you guys just need to buy.
So
buy
take off
some
work on
seats.
Friday.
Yeah.
well, good thing I worked right down the street. I'm like, Josh, I gotta go. The
it.
Bucks are at the Galleria.
Bucks are at the Galleria.
I'm wearing my Bucks shirt tonight.
You guys just need to like
Oh,
wear
Young
all.
Bucks, you're here.
No way.
You need to be all bucked out and then just like pretend to look at Air Jordans for like 8 hours, and then when they come up to look at Air Jordans, you're like, "Oh, you're looking at Air Jordans too."
And then
That's actually a really funny idea.
turn around, and just go. Hey, what's up, guys? And then like just completely like not act like we know who they are.
No, you should dress like them with the matching button-down shirt and shorts and the hat and the earrings. Like you should look identical to them.
You and I should be the Bucks. We'll paint the Lenny on her like for Omega. She could be our Omega.
Yeah.
Or I could be Brandon Cutler.
Young boy Cutler
Yes.
over
Oh
here.
my God. You're just like Cold
I'll
Express
wear
or
a
buying
jump-
shoes. They walk
jumpsuit.
up and they're just like, "Hey guys, hey, what's up?"
Oh my God! If they came up to us, you're like, guys, and you're like, what? Jesus, Marks, get out of here,
Hey, we're
Who are
filming.
you?
dude. Okay,
Can you
We're
like-
filming BTO.
Gold.
We're filming Being the Offended, dude. Get out of here.
what the fuck is this? Is this a multiverse?
Yeah. What do you marks want? They
Well,
probably
Rory.
would get a kick out of that.
Oh, they would-
If
they
we just
would love
if
it.
we just acted like we didn't know who they were, it's like
I think
you
they would
guys.
fucking love it.
Yeah. Oh my God, that'd be so funny.
And then I'll start growing out my hair for that, just so I can just do the.
yeah,
the Matt
I still got my earring holes. I'll fucking throw a feather earring in. That'd be so funny. Just,
Oh, dude, that's a gold
just
idea.
hey, what's
Katie.
up? Yeah, what's up, guys?
So is that what we're doing on Friday?
I think we should.
God, that'd be so funny,
I
dude.
think we totally should.
That'd be so fucking funny.
You guys, we just need to bring like a lot of like bags or go buy some things, and I'll just carry all the bags and have the spray.
We were sitting on the bench. They walked by. Oh, yeah, nice merch. We're just like, yeah. Do you know who these guys are on this? We don't know who these.
We
guys
wait
are.
for them to like get in like the gallery, and they're like, okay, they're here. Go dress up. Go. Good walking talkies.
That'd be great. Yeah, dude. I want to fucking live it up that weekend.
Oh fuck yeah!
I'm gonna.
Since you can't go to Chicago next
I
weekend,
know, dude. I'm gonna lose
can't wait.
I'm gonna lose my fucking voice when they're here.
we have to wear a mask.
That's
I
fine as
got
long
an
as they
email
don't
from the
cancel it.
Now Arena about everything. Oh,
As
they're
long
not
as they
canceling
don't
it.
cancel it.
You'll be able to
Illinois
take
now-
them off when you're sitting there.
Illinois announced today that vaccines are mandatory in the state.
They're about to be FDA approved in the next like 30 days.
The one
It
is.
What?
The one is.
Is it already?
Pfizer.
Yeah, I
Pfizer
was
is.
gonna say. So like kids, like second graders, are gonna be getting that shit. Like we just got like the measles one. Like if you don't get it by a certain time, like if you get COVID, I'm pretty sure insurance companies be like, you refuse the COVID vaccine, so we're not paying for your fucking 45 days in the hospital.
They're not gonna make you wear it
intubation."
the whole show, are they? I mean, they probably say to
Without
but it's-
actively drinking or eating, but at the same time,
yeah.
it's going to be like
It's more of a like cover their ass thing.
and it's like exactly, and it's
like a lot
exactly.
of places, which is fine. That's fine. Do it.
But
and
it's
they're
like
not gonna,
I'm gonna test it and just have it like hang off my ear, and if somebody comes up and tells me to
have a
put
beer.
it back on, I'll be like, "Oh, sorry,
yeah.
sorry."
There's no way they're gonna have ushers the whole show interrupting people, being like, "Put your mask
Right.
on, put your mask on, put your mask on, put your
Right.
mask on." Be like,
The only bad thing about us is that we're on the aisle. We have aisle seats, so it's not like
yeah, you'll be alright.
they might just be able to walk up and down and be like, "Todd, we already told you last night at Rampage to put it back on."
You don't know me.
You know me. Think I'm going to a Fozzy show. There's definitely there's not going to be any mask worn there.
You're going to the Fozzy show too. There,
We're going to a Fozzy show in beat. So it's Rampage on Friday, Fozzy Saturday, All Out Sunday,
Jesus,
with the Fan Fest going on.
that's crazy.
I think I'm more excited for Fozzy.
And if we want to, Thursday night, because we're going to get down there Thursday night, there's a charity softball game going on.
I saw that. That'd be fun.
$20.
who's
The AEW wrestlers with like 15 meet and greets for free if you buy a ticket, and Darby's one of them.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That'd be fun. I'm
Pretty
for
cool.
sure going next
Pretty
year.
cool.
it's pretty cool.
I know I said that last year that I'm going this year, but
Well, I mean,
Well, it was in Orlando or Jacksonville last year, so
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we didn't know what was going on, but yeah, I'm for sure. Gonna
now
go
you're
next
like, I'm
year.
back in the world. I'm ready.
I know. I don't have a fucking bachelor party that weekend. Lame.
yeah, I'm going to a bachelor party in the first week of December, and I thought when Schwartzy told me that. He told me it was the first week of December from the very beginning, and I'm like, oh, can't go. It's a full year. And then, like, whatever reason, last week, I was like, wait, his bachelor party is the first week of December? I thought it was the first week of November. And they're like, no, you idiot, it's December. I'm like, oh, fuck, I can go. I told him I couldn't go because there was this pay-per-view coming here that I'm not
You'd
missing.
have to skip.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude.
What, the bachelor party?
Yes. You'd have to skip the bachelor
Oh,
party
yeah, I was
for
going
a
to say,
full
you
year.
got to tell me to fucking
Yeah.
skip full year. You're out of your mind.
Yeah.
I'm not
no
missing
offense,
CM
but,
Punk in St. Louis.
Sometimes weddings don't, marriages don't last, so,
Right.
I don't know. Right. So, AEW is forever.
Earmuffs.
Yeah. Yeah, that weekend's gonna be fucking awesome. Ugh.
So was that your heel?
Yeah, that was my heel.
Oh my god, we haven't. This feels like a real episode of Offended.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we've been missing a.
If
important
you
piece.
had your thing still to do tonight, I would not have had SummerSlam as my heel because I knew that's why I didn't want to talk about it.
Oh, so we just go?
Yeah,
Nah, it don't matter.
My face is that.
I didn't say my face. It's his heel turn.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
Oh, heel turn.
fuck!
Wow,
we
look
never
at
do
that.
it this way.
It's different. We're changing it. It's Stout's back, and so is Becky and Brock and Sonberg and CM Punk. Okay.
My heel is that it's just Christian Cage comes in and he just automatically gets a title shot right away, and it's just completely unfair to the young wrestlers in AEW. It's absolute bullshit.
Fuck that guy. He didn't put in the
Fucking
time.
what?
Fuck him for earning his spot, all right? Fuck him.
Fucking 7 months in, they just give him a title shot? What has he done?
Yeah.
Huh? What's he done?
What, he went 11-1 or something like that? What the
Yeah,
fuck is he
Jesus
done?
Christ. Oh, yeah. Oh, he was helping.
Actually, is he undefeated right now? Has he lost
yeah,
yet?
I don't know. And he was helping, like, he was helping fucking Jurassic Express and stuff. And, oh, jeez. It's just
Yeah,
ridiculous, dude.
these stupid motherfuckers that they came from this fucking company and they
75% of that motherfucking roster.
yeah 75% of our rosters is from the E. They're just fucking pieces of shit. They're unathletic. They try to play a real sport like ice hockey.
Yeah. I don't know what my heel is, man. I feel like, I don't know, WWE's just my heel. But I don't know if it is anymore, so I just don't care enough.
Right. That's another reason why I didn't want them as my heel, because when I talk about them, it sounds like I still care.
Yeah.
But I really don't fucking care about that show anymore. I just want the wrestlers to leave so we can get good wrestling everywhere else.
Man.
Because fuck
What's
you, WWE.
my heel?
Roman leaves,
man.
WWE goes to AEW, just becomes a jobber on Dark.
My
They
heel.
reverse it.
Man. I don't know.
It's hot ass fucking weather and working outside.
Yeah, I don't know. Doing stuff now.
Man.
Just always tired now. It's like, life.
Life finds a way. It's Jeff Goldblum.
Alright, calm down.
Fuck you, dude.
My heel is that Tobey Maguire will be back in the Spider-Verse, and I hate him.
I hate him too. So my face is actually the Spider-Man trailer. It actually was.
I was wondering if we were going to talk about it or not.
I feel the same way. I hate Tobey Maguire, but at the same
but
time,
They
I'm
couldn't
so
leave him out.
intrigued. I'm
They
so
could not leave
intrigued
him
by
out.
this.
No, they can't. I'm fine. I'm fine with it. I just, not that I think those Spider-Mans were awful.
They're awful.
It's just,
They're awful. The second one's okay. The second one I will give.
the second
them
one's
credit.
all right. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. He's too. Well, I saw somebody today
Whiny?
tweet about it. They were like, I guess if you're fucking going to the comics and fucking, I guess like they do a good job showing like how sad his story really is. Like his uncle dies and like he loses his pizza job and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I get it, but like I don't know. But they're more. These movies are more fun. They're fun and sad. You're just like, oh fuck, Peter Parker just got found out. That's sad.
They don't need the thing is though with the Tobey Maguire movies, take a fucking shot for every time he cries in a Spider-Man
Oh my
movie.
god, it's annoying.
It's like fucking Ric Flair just popping up and watching Charlotte win
Like
a title.
or Charlotte crying after every time she wins, or Sasha. Nothing against it, but stop
I
crying
will
after you
be
win.
within 100 feet of Ric Flair on Sunday, baby.
So I give props to Britt Baker. Like when she won the title, like you could tell
didn't
she
cry.
wanted to cry, but she was like, I'm a badass motherfucker. Like I'm supposed to be here.
And Thunder Rosa didn't cry when she won that unsanctioned match, but it was backstage when Tony Schiavone was like, this means this much, it means this much, it means this much. What does it mean to you? And she started to talk, and you could just hear it in her voice. She got choked up, and she started crying.
Yeah.
And that's, to me, that's when you should cry, during an interview,
Right.
when you finally realize
Right.
when it sets in, like,
Right.
what it means. You shouldn't cry right away. I
No.
don't, like,
Well,
I
it's
don't
like, remember
know.
that match? It was when Britt main evented with.
Except for I did cry when the Blues won the Cup.
Who did she main event with? But she main evented. There's that video where like she's walking out and Tony Khan's like, "Hey, good job," and she's like, "Yeah, yeah, okay." And he's like, "Hey,
was that match?
He's
It was
like,
a-
"Yeah." He's
it
like,
was an
"Hey,
unsanctioned match.
hey, you
Yeah.
did amazing." She's like, "Yeah, okay, yeah, all right." Well,
And
that's
he's like, no, like,
Yeah.
that's the greatest match
Yeah.
I think we've ever put on.
yeah. And she's like, "Yeah, whatever. I'm not champion yet, so
Yeah.
on I go." But yeah,
she totally didn't believe him.
no, yeah, she was like, "Okay, whatever." But anyway, back to Spider-Man. Yeah, Tony Maguire. She's like, Tom Holland's just more. It's more fun. It's more relatable. Like you're like, oh yeah, if I was a kid, I'd be like, it's like all confused and shit. He's like, what the fuck is going on with my life? I'm Spider-Man.
It's
Fucking-
still blows my mind that people think that Tom Holland isn't the best Spider-Man.
You're high. No, actually, no, you're not. If you were high, you'd probably realize it. You're dumb.
Like, he is perfect. And people are also dumb to not see the money. I'm talking to Robert Zemeckis right now. If Robert Zemeckis, I know you're listening to this podcast. It's so popular, and you're a really good director. I know you're listening. You are fucking stupid if you don't make Back to the Future 4 and not use Marty Jr. as Tom Holland and fucking Robert Downey Jr. as, like, Doc's, like, son.
Yeah, the chemistry is just going to be amazing.
Yeah. And just have... And then you can still have Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd in the movie for, like, a minute.
Yeah.
Just to be like, hey, we are here. We're just continuing our story with our sons.
They just put Rick and Morty in there instead of them.
That would actually be hilarious. That's the multiverse.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that trailer was awesome, though. I'm so excited.
Dude, it's going to be
I still got to
so
see
good.
Black Widow.
We haven't seen it either.
I haven't either. I want to go see it in
I heard it was
theaters.
okay.
I've heard good and bad. I haven't heard anything bad. I've just heard like it's okay, or I've heard like it was great.
We haven't watched Loki yet.
Looks good.
I heard Loki's awesome. But awesome. I'm 3 episodes in on Falcon and Winter Soldier. I didn't know what to expect with that. It roped me in like on first 10 minutes.
How much do you hate the new Captain America?
He's such a douchebag.
He's the worst. Fuck you, Kurt Russell's son. He's a good...
That's who that is.
Yes. He was in 22 Jump Street.
Yeah, that's right.
He was like the dumb quarterback, whatever.
Yeah.
But like I hated him, but like he was good at being hateable.
Yeah.
You're just like,
oh yeah,
fuck this guy. I won't ruin the rest, but like you will.
I mean, I know what happens.
You will start to hate him more. It's
good. That's the bad thing about Marvel. It's like if you don't watch it right when it comes out, you're gonna know exactly what happens.
Okay, so you haven't watched. So you watched WandaVision, have you?
Yes.
Okay.
I was pretty.
So you know how that
I think
ends.
that soured me on watching the newer shows because I didn't like the ending.
Yeah.
See, I don't even remember what happened at the end.
I just thought like teasing. I thought it's pretty. That was such a. That was a WWE move to tease fucking Quicksilver. Like there's a crossover happening with the X-Men.
I know.
And then it just be nothing.
Yeah, but yet.
Hopefully.
Yet.
From what I read, it's like they're not doing anything with it. And because somebody else they just casted a new Wolverine, didn't they?
Oh, I don't know.
I think they did. But
because he said he wasn't doing any more Wolverine movies.
Right, until they offer him a $100 million.
So Ryan Reynolds says, I will pay.
Fucking, yeah.
I think Reynolds is going to convince him to come out.
Oh, yeah. Damn it. All right. All right, then I won't tell this theory then because you haven't seen the end of Loki yet.
Tell it.
But
tell it.
I'll just say this. The end of Loki, what happens at the end of Loki and what happened at the end of WandaVision
like crossover
could time perfectly with Doctor Strange's spell in this trailer.
Oh.
Which could then have caused this big crazy reaction.
Okay, that makes sense.
Which I saw and I was like, that makes sense. There's something crazy that happens at the end of Loki, which like I'm not rooting for. Like, of course, something crazy is going to happen. Where you're like, of these 3 things happening at once.
That's what they're doing. Okay,
because everything's timeline related.
So how do you top the 3 phases that were before? So what were they calling like the original phase with Iron Man, Captain America?
Phase 1.
Is that just?
I think it's just phase 1. I think literally it says phase 1, phase 2, phase 3.
Right, but aren't they as the whole thing as a whole up until because Endgame is the end of the story basically. Right. So that I thought,
like what are they calling that as a collective whole?
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe just the MCU. This has got to be the MCU multiverse.
Right. That's the Attitude Era. We're going into the Ruthless Aggression Era,
which I'm fine with.
Right? No shit. But it's like so their big twist. The big thing on the first one was the Avengers getting together, killing Thanos. That was what they were building up for.
Yeah.
This one I feel like is building up for a shitload of like multiverses and like X-Men coming in.
Crazy. So
here comes your Hugh Jackman back into the fold.
Yes. And
like,
Deadpool.
Yeah, that actually makes sense. I mean,
think the thing is,
how do you top the Avengers and Thanos? This is how you do it.
I think the thing is, like, granted, I didn't get into Marvel until fucking like 2.5 years ago when I watched them all. But like for people like probably you and other people that have watched it since Iron Man came out. Mm-hmm. They probably forget how long it took to get to the conclusion of everything.
Right.
We're like, now we're just freshly starting, so we're like, what is this even going to make sense? And it's like, oh, it will. We just have to.
It does blow my mind, though, that, like, it was only, like, within a 10-year span.
right? Yeah.
I thought it was like way longer than that.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. It was totally like, what was it, like 09, I think it was, or
Yeah.
maybe 2008 was the first like Iron Man.
Yeah.
Like,
I think the Marvel movies I'm most excited about now are Spider-Man, obviously,
fuck yeah.
Eternals, and
I haven't seen the new trailer for that yet.
looks dope, and Salma Hayek's in it. Oh God,
Isn't Camille Nanjiani in it?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Because he's hilarious.
Yeah, yes, he
Did
is.
you ever watch that movie with him and Batista?
He isn't. No, I haven't.
It's,
Is it good?
underratedly
What's it
funny.
called? Like Duber or Goober or Boober?
Yeah, it's Stuber.
Stuber?
Stuber.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
We were
Yeah.
talking. We couldn't remember the name the other day. I have ADD and I forgot about it.
I'm excited for that. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. I don't know. I don't know if I'm really into it. I don't know how I feel about that one though. I mean, I'm sure it'll be good, but I don't know anything about it.
I'm drawing a blank on like what's coming out. I'm excited for Spider-Man.
Yes.
Excited for Deadpool 3.
Yes.
Really fucking excited for Doctor Strange.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
that's supposed to be like a horror movie.
Yeah.
Like, it's not supposed to be like a fun Marvel
that.
movie.
Is Venom coming out next year?
No, this year. It's coming out this year.
I thought they pushed it
But
to
I still-
22.
I don't know. Maybe they did. It wouldn't surprise me if they did. I'm still disappointed, though, on how they're doing this because it's like Carnage is like a Thanos. You need the graphic novels. Carnage kills Captain America. He kills the Hulk, I think, too. Like, he kills like a bunch of Avengers. And the only way that you can defeat him is Venom basically sacrificing himself to kill him.
Yeah.
It's like the mixture of like the symbiotes or whatever kills him. And Spider-Man, like, he teams up with Spider-Man after a while, and then Spider-Man was like telling him not to do it, blah blah, and that's how it happens.
Yeah, you should watch the Eternals trailer. Looks dope. It looks
heard it looks
pretty
good.
looks pretty badass.
And
I'm
I just
excited
hope
for that one.
I just hope we're just not in a decline of Marvel. That's like in my back of my mind. I feel like it's gonna happen.
I
pretty
think
soon.
it's gonna be like I said, where it's like everything ended so fucking amazingly, and it was a whole 10-year build up that now we're
you
like
gotta restart.
we need more. So now it's a restart where it's like once things start coming out, when Thor comes out, and the new Thor, the new Guardians comes out and stuff. I think that's when
forgot about that.
I think that's when things are gonna start like really picking up. And
Did you watch Suicide Squad? That
yeah,
was fucking good.
loved
That was
it.
good.
John Cena killed it, dude.
Dude, John Cena was great.
John Cena killed. I was not expecting the heel turn.
I was and wasn't. Like, I
Yes.
wasn't surprised when it happened. But
My favorite line. Sorry, before I forget.
I'm gonna suck a hole. If this whole island's full of dicks.
I'm all about peace. I don't care how many men, women, and children I have to kill to get it. And he just says it so serious.
Yeah, he's like,
Oh man.
it's like I'm all about keeping the peace. It's whatever we have to do for our country. So it doesn't matter how many women, children. It doesn't matter how many of them I killed. Just keep the peace. I'm gonna keep the peace.
I loved it, dude. Way better than the first one.
He's getting his own show. Right?
I know. It's awesome. That's why. Well, that's why I was like, oh, he's dead. I was like, oh wait, no.
It's supposed to be like a boys
Spin-off.
like
That's
show,
gonna be awesome, dude.
like dark and violent and shit.
Yeah.
So.
Did you like it? Suicide
Yeah,
Squad.
I did. I liked. Didn't John Cena say something about like they all look like buttholes? Or
Yeah.
something?
Oh,
did
yes.
he say? Yeah, I think it was when the things stuck to. Yeah,
Yeah.
the starfishes.
It's a butthole.
The only thing I have against it, the starfish was a little too much for me.
Well, that's like a major.
I know,
villain.
but just the color of them, I was like, this
Yeah.
is just getting weird. But I was like, oh, it is. I was like, there's not polka dot guy, Jim. Get
Right.
your head out of your ass, dude.
Which that guy
It's
is
all
fucking hilarious.
colorful.
I'm
Yeah.
a superhero.
Boma watching, he goes, that fucking starfish is going to turn into his mom, isn't it? And sure enough, she fucking did, dude. What does he do, like shoot polka dots or something? Oh my god, he fucking shoots polka dots. Yeah, John Cena killed it.
What about the rat
Oh, the rat.
or the weasel?
Oh, the weasel.
Oh, the
yeah.
weasel.
Oh my god.
He just gets...
Did nobody?
Pete
Did nobody
Davidson.
check if the weasel could swim?
Oh my god! I also love that. Well, they had
Yondu.
Yondu in there, which was
Michael
awesome.
Rooker.
He died, which made me sad. Yes, and then Tawi Kawadiati, whatever his name is. I can never say his name right. Do you know how to say it? I try. What?
It's Watiti or something.
Yeah, see, you can't do it. At least I tried.
Just he's fucking Korg.
Yeah, Korg's in it.
Colg's in it.
Which we were watching, and I was like, man, I swear that's him. And at the end, I think that was him. I was like, it is him.
It flashed his name at the beginning of the movie, and I turned to her. I'm like, I didn't know fucking Korg was in
I
this.
thought he was like a producer or some shit.
Yeah.
I thought that's what it was. But he's in it. But yeah, Yondu was in it. I was like, oh, that was cool. And then he died. And then Pete Davidson said, hey, I'm the one that called you guys. It's fucking blasted.
Well, I knew like they were killing off like half of the cast.
Right.
But
I like how they did it.
I didn't realize it was going to be that quickly. Like,
I was so confused. I was like, man, what's going on? And then they show like the second team coming in. So I was like, oh, this is going to be cool. Of course, Margot Robbie fucking killed it.
she is perfect
She's
as Harley Quinn.
Amazing.
Like, if there's talk about like spot on casting, you have Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, Tom Holland Spider-Man,
Yeah.
Margot Robbie
Yep.
is picture perfect as Harley Quinn.
Yeah. I was not expecting her to kill that guy so quickly.
I know.
I promised myself.
Yeah, she's so good at it. And she's a big hockey fan. Oh god, I'm not even like lustful towards her. I'm just like, I love you.
That's how I feel.
I'd marry you. I would.
I would break up with
I'd
Katie
be
in a
very
heartbeat.
kind to you.
She was
I
born in the
treat
same
you
year
like
as
a
me.
princess
Oh my
every
God,
day
I
of your
would.
life.
She's my age. I mean, I have a shot.
Yeah.
So you're saying there's a chance?
And there's a chance. Yeah, I love Suicide Squad.
It was good. It was really good.
The live actions aren't usually the best, but
I had another face. Since we're still on face.
oh yeah. What are we like 40 minutes in?
You're back. Who gives a shit?
I don't give
This
a
is a
shit.
long
What do I gotta
episode. This
do?
is a long
Probably
episode.
had 7 beers. I was fucking tired.
I might
pissed off
split
when
this
I
up
got
into
off
2
work.
episodes.
Fuck it. Yeah, my Rampage debut and my Dynamite debut.
That's so funny. I did a 20-minute solo episode by myself the other day. I'm like, this might be my Rampage.
It's
Like,
hard.
I love it. It's very smart. More episodes.
Yeah, that's true.
But my other face was The Matrix. Apparently, they dropped like a teaser trailer at a Comic-Con or something like yesterday, and it just sounds like awesome.
Didn't they release the name?
Yeah, Matrix Resurrections, which was like, yeah, we knew it was going to be titled that since the third one came out. They're like, if they do a fourth, it's going to be called Resurrections.
Do you want to be upset with me?
What, you think it sounds dumb?
I've only seen the first Matrix.
That's all right. The third one, I love the second one. I think the second one's just as good as the
I have
first.
nothing against them. I just never like. I didn't
Didn't
watch it.
continue on.
you should
Well, I just never like. I'm pretty sure I probably like saw it like.
You should rewatch it now.
I know. I need to.
So I think you'll like. I think it makes like. Well, I loved it as a kid for the action,
Yeah.
but now as I'm older, the story makes more sense.
Yeah, like I have nothing against it. It was the same thing with Marvel. Like I just never like. I was never like a big movie guy, so I just never like
Right.
took time to watch movies. I was like, oh, I need to watch.
Love the first two. The third one's just meh,
Yeah.
in my opinion. But that's because the second and third were actually supposed to be just one whole movie. Like that was like the whole point. It was supposed to be like a 4.5 hour movie.
Yeah, I need to watch those.
And then, apparently the teaser trailer shows like Neo like 70 years into the future. Like he has no recollection that he was Neo. He's just Mr. Anderson again. And like you don't know what's going on. And his doctor prescribed him like 3 blue pills a day. So he has to take like 3 blue pills a day to keep him basically
Sedated.
it keeps him sedated in the Matrix. Like so like like in the first Matrix, like you take the blue pill, you stay here. If you take the red pill, you go into the real world.
Yeah.
So this doctor's like, you have to take 3 of these a day. So he takes them a day to
Damn,
keep him
just
in the
to stay in
Matrix.
there? Damn.
Like, damn, that's actually
That's tight.
pretty fucking clever.
Yeah.
And apparently he sees Trinity like in like a coffee shop. She's like, "Do I know you?" So the same thing I'm assuming is happening to her.
Right. And
So-
they just don't know it.
Yeah, I'm very intrigued to see where this is going. I think it's going to be pretty good. All right, what's your face?
My face was just that Stoutsy was back.
I thought those were heel.
Aw,
Well, I changed it
thanks.
to the other heel.
Gives a shit. CM Punk's back, Katie.
Yeah,
He makes my job a lot easier if he's on the show. So it's not anything about loving you.
I'm the
it's
whole
that
fucking show. Who's
Yeah.
catchphrase?
Rob
was it?
Van Dam.
There we go.
just I have to do
You ever heard his
less
theme
work.
song?
Oh yeah.
No, have you heard it? His new one?
Oh, it's
Like,
a
from
new
Impact? Oh,
one. No.
it's bad.
Oh no.
I mean, it's so bad. It's
Hey, shout out to Paul White for getting the "Where guy" for his new thing.
oh, it's so bad though.
I know.
It sounds. I texted David. I was like, dude, Creed sounds terrible.
That's his name's Scott Stapp or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's the Big Show, so it's like whatever. Nobody cares.
Oh, here I am. I'm not the Big Show anymore.
Ew, it's Paul White.
It might say BS on the screen, but that's just not. That doesn't stand for bullshit. It's copyrighted. Sorry. Oh fuck, RVD. Yeah, here we go. The band is called Cushionator too, it's a pot leaf on the.
That makes sense. Oh Jesus, that's gonna be terrible.
Oh. Listen to the rest of it. Vandaminator.
Roman Reigns. That's what it sounds like. Like a parody song.
The whole fucking show.
Oh god, poor Rob Van Dam.
He's too high to even know what's going on.
Yeah, that sounds good.
What's your face? Do you have a face?
Yeah, I do.
Is it CM Punk? I purposely didn't.
No, I just know that we're gonna get to a discussion that's gonna go like 20 fucking minutes.
You're back, dude. Nobody cares.
Vladimir Tarasenko is not leaving the St. Louis Blues as I predicted.
I don't think he is. Did they announce it?
He ain't going nowhere. It's this August 26th. Where's he going?
I wouldn't be surprised if Armstrong pulls something out of his ass.
He ain't going nowhere. That's my face. Everybody's gonna suck my dick when he puts up 40 this year.
Dude, he's gonna have like.
And then people are going to go, oh, it's because it's a contract year and he wants to get traded. Fine, whatever. Hey, if he puts up 40 and win the cup,
shit.
you're going to care? You're going to ride his nuts again?
No shit.
You bandwagon dumb fuck pieces of
He's
shit.
He's going to fucking... It's so
fucking
true, though.
Pussies. I love the Blues in 2019. I love hockey so much. The fuck you do, you fucking armchair douchers. Get the fuck out of my life.
Like, when did Blues fans turn into wrestling fans, though? When they
No,
start...
it's the worst. Dude, St. Louis sports fans, I can't. Like, I'm excited for hockey, but, like, after the cup and after, like, the COVID season and shit where everybody, like... Where we lost in the COVID playoffs and everybody was like, this team makes no sense. I was like, did you watch from October till the COVID stoppage?
You mean
dumb?
You mean you want to keep Craig Berube as our coach and you
don't
want to trade Jordan Binnington?
What has he done?
What?
Torrey Krug's not going to be good.
And you would rather keep that one guy that's terrible in the regular season but is somewhat decent offensively in the postseason? You want to keep that guy for $10 million? Why wouldn't you make that deal?
Jesus, dude. Look, they made it to the playoffs. Torrey Krug, what did he do for us? Like, oh my god, you guys are just dumb.
It's like, and now they're all over Falk's dick, and it's like, you guys fucking hated him.
Because people don't understand hockey, that it takes a second.
If you watch chemistry?
If you watch fucking Torrey Krug during the regular season for the Blues, how many times he was trying to get that stretch pass that he used to pull off with Boston all the time, but our team doesn't play that system, so he's like, shit, I got to switch it up.
Yep.
And it takes a second, especially when you don't have a good training camp to gel with the team because there was a COVID lockdown and people don't understand shit, and all they hear is the name, and they don't know hockey, but they're like, oh, Torrey Krug's a big name, so he should put up 900 points in a year. And it's like, you don't know shit about shit, you dumb fucks.
I play fucking NHL 19, okay?
Hey, I put up 15 goals with them in a month.
I've won 3 Stanley Cups in my year as a GM. I know hockey.
I watch the hockey games when I have tickets to go.
I loved him in 2019. Like, Jordan Binnington's my favorite player.
I still have that red jersey. And who's on the back? 39? Is that Tony Twist? No, it's Kelly Chase. Who the fuck is Kelly? Why is your name Kelly?
With Tarasenko, that's my biggest defense against him, is that when he came in, he was compared to Brett Hall, which is just
asinine.
Yeah, I mean, I get, goals. Like, they should be like, he's a goal scorer and never made the Brett Hall comparison, but they got to market a guy. And that's what they did. And that was the worst thing they did to him because people are like, oh, he's going to put up 80 goals. I'm like, oh, you don't remember what fucking hockey was like in the 80s and 90s when Brett Hall was just tearing it up. It was a lot different.
Yeah.
And then also,
if Alexander Ovechkin isn't scoring 80 goals a season.
And also, nobody else wanted to point out, besides some smart people, that was like, well, if he's supposed to be the next Brett Hall, why is he playing 9 minutes a game his first season?
Right. Because Ken Hitchcock.
Yeah. And you know why Jordan Kyrou,
rookies.
when he's fucking in like 4 years, is going to be putting up Patrick Kane numbers? Is because Craig Berube plays him when he's 21 years old, and he's going to make mistakes, and then in 5 years, he's going to be a fucking stud.
You know who's the player that I'm actually skeptical of, though? That I hate saying this. I wouldn't mind if we could get somebody out of him. No, he's a young player. I actually hate saying this.
Rob Thomas. Injuries. That's it.
Yep.
That's all it is. Nothing against him. I know you feel the same way. Yep. He's got the skill. Like, remember when you started the season with him and Kyrou, and you were like, look at these two fucking young guns. My dick is hard. They got hurt. And it's like...
In the playoffs, he was turning the puck over like crazy.
I know.
It's like, where did that play go?
And we for sure are rushing guys like him back to try to get a push for the playoffs.
Which is dumb.
Yeah, it's dumb. The Cardinals are doing it right now with Jack Flaherty, which is stupid. It's
Yeah,
like
because he pitched a terrible game on Tuesday night.
And it's like we don't need to rush him back for a team that probably won't win a championship. And that's what they did with Thomas. I agree with you, though. Like, he's not a bad player. Injuries. Same with Schwartz.
How do you feel about this, Katie?
It's cool.
So, yeah, so it's Tarasenko, though. I mean...
It's the same thing with Schwartz, though. Like, Schwartz is a great player.
Do you actually have an opinion on it?
No, I don't have an opinion.
Good. Women shouldn't.
Fucking get out of my house.
Stay at the house.
Oh, see how he says the house?
You voice.
I gotta poop.
Garth.
I am Garth.
I have an idea for a new house episode.
Yeah, why'd you guys stop those?
No, I have an idea for the opening season. Is she acts like she moves out and you act like you move in, but Wayne and you are actually just staring at each other like Wayne's like, fuck your voice. And like, why is this dog staring at me? Why does he hate my voice?
We need to find a way
like,
where it's me and him just like pointing at each other.
Right. Like you guys just hate each other. Like that's the whole joke.
Like this one?
Yeah, the pointing thing is just me and him and he's got his paw up at me. That'd be so funny.
That's my idea for the first episode, is that you're actually on it, but
and I'm in it.
And then you voice Wayne at the same time.
Yeah.
And Wayne just hates your voice the whole time. That's the joke.
Yeah. I like eat his food and stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, I honestly have been thinking about this. I was like, I need to have Todd help me write this. I want to write a movie where it's like a mixture of Big Daddy and Uncle Buck. And it's about me and my nephew.
How's that not been done yet?
I don't know, but the biggest scene I have is me smoking weed with my nephew and him being like 11, and then it'd be like, he'd be like, you shouldn't smoke. And he's like, oh, come on. I'm like, all right, one hit. But the one hit is him doing like a 6-foot bong rip.
Like the camera slowly pans out.
Yeah, it's like, one hit. And then I'm passed out, then he's in the kitchen like making pizza rolls and shit for like an hour.
So when you told me I should do an open mic night with you, I was really high at the Maroon 5 concert and started just writing down jokes on my phone. One of them was about how we're at the Maroon 5 concert and how a lot, not just me, I overheard other people being like, when's Adam going to take his shirt off?
Oh, you sent me it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adam
never
Levine,
did
different
take his shirt
scenarios.
off.
And I thought it'd be really funny, though, that
What
if,
a
like,
prude.
for people like Michael Jackson or even like R. Kelly, it's like, can we just have LimeWire back to illegally download the canceled celebrities like movies and
right.
music? So they can't make like any money off of it
Right.
while they're in jail.
It'd be nice.
That'd be a genius
Well, R.
idea.
Kelly's not in jail. He's just living in his mansion, but...
Yeah. So then the other part of my movie is that like I have to take him to hockey, but like he's so stoned going, like I gave him a downer, so he's like, so I give him an upper weed to smoke, and then he's just wrecking kids
On
on
the
the ice.
sativa.
Yeah, and then I'm just stoned. I get in the crowd, in the fight in the crowd. I've had like so many different scenarios I want to do about this movie, and I just like Big Daddy meets Uncle Buck. And it's just me being like the shitty best uncle.
That should be our podcast. It's just me and you riffing about movie ideas that we have, and they're just fucking like. Well, that one's actually a good idea. We could just say the dumbest shit in the world. It'd just be like, could you imagine if like, I don't know, I got nothing right now, but
There you go.
yeah,
Yeah, we're on it.
There it is. There's your
That's
movie.
perfect. You guys
That's-
would be
wait,
so
that's
good at
Seinfeld.
Oh, that's Seinfeld. Yeah.
Hey, let me tell ya. You don't gotta eat the soup.
Man, what was the other scene I wanted to do? I can't think of it. I don't know, but I've had a million thoughts of like what funny shit I would do with my nephew in like 5 years or 6 years. 5 years, he'd only be 8. Probably
You
good.
could start it then.
Yeah, that's true. When he's like 10, 11, I'm in charge of him for the weekend, and it's just like me and my fucking beater.
See, I
bar.
feel like it'd be funnier if he was like 15.
Yeah.
Like a little shithead.
I
Like,
know, but how much funnier is it to have like a 10-year-old smoking a bong? Like, all right, dude, one
Like
hit.
a giant one.
Yeah, like a crazy
Well, you
giant
could
bong.
just CGI the smoking.
Oh yeah, I'd right. It'd be fucking fan. It'd be
It'd
like
be-
a great stoner movie too.
But the CGI, if we made it, the CGI would be like an actual picture of like smoke just like slowly going up, like the things.
Yes.
We're not good at CGI.
Yeah,
With like the backdrop is still black.
right.
Like
Basically, Grandma's Boy meets Big Daddy meets Uncle Buck.
I've never seen Uncle Buck.
Oh, that's good.
not surprised.
Love John.
Actually, not surprised. You haven't seen that.
Yeah, and then I forgot what I was going to say. It was something that made sense, and now I don't know. What were we talking about? Making
Movies.
a movie with
Voicing
my
Wayne.
nephew and something. Does he
Stand
kill
up.
somebody? Oh, yeah. It'd be,
Maroon 5.
but like, it's my story where like I'm trying to be a stand-up comedian, so I'm just taking him to all these fucking clubs, and he's hanging out with fucking crazy comics, and then he gets on stage and does like a set, and it's like the most vulgar thing ever from a 10-year-old, but he fucking kills it.
But
and then he's doing like shrooms with Joey Diaz and shit.
but actually, in the movie, like, it's the only part that you hear beep, 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 beep,
It's
beep,
just him
beep,
being
beep.
censored. Yeah, people are like, oh my god, they're influencing kids at 10 to do drugs. Like, fuck you. Your kids are fucking jerking off to Bella Danger right now, getting plugged up the butt. Calm down. It's not my fault. I want to start a podcast with my nephew. Kid says the craziest shit.
Like
be
what?
funny.
Like what does he say?
It's the Jack and Jim podcast.
Well, now he says the fuck word a lot. The
Does
fuck
he?
word.
He says the fuck word?
But he uses it
Oh
good.
my
Like,
God.
he uses it right. Like, he'll, like, I don't know, like, color outside the lines. Like, no, fucking outside the lines.
You seem to like mic him up, and then you run the podcast, and then be like, "This
Yes.
is the highlights of Jack's clips today."
This was Jack's day.
It's just him just going, fuck, 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 like by himself. Like, nobody else
He like
is around.
makes up the stupidest stories. I make notes. I'm like, then what do you like? That's dumb, dude. And he's like, no.
You wrong. You wrong.
Have I ever showed you the video of the dad miking up his kid, like, at hockey practice?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Because that video is
I gotta
hilarious.
Oh yes.
He's like, this is too much. I can't
Yeah.
handle this.
Oh.
This is a lot.
I'm tired.
Yeah, he's just laying on the
Yes.
ice, and you see him just going, "This is a lot."
Yeah,
this is a lot.
Yep. Yes, it's so funny. Yes. Oh my god, it's adorable. Is there a fish in your window?
No, it's a succulent.
It's a
plant.
planetarium,
It's a little hanging greenhouse.
and that's Brody Lee up there.
Oh. That made me sad. I feel like inside that thing is like a different world, though. Sorry to go
It
way
wants
off
to
topic
be.
here, but that really just caught my eye. I was like, there's
When
some fish in
I
there.
put my dick in there, it gets bigger.
I just pictured you standing on the window for like Katie walks in. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Making my dick bigger.
What?
I opened the forbidden door.
Get out of here.
Did we do our face? Is face and heel over?
Face and heel is over.
Yep.
I mean, holy shit, we went on one.
I need another beer.
Yeah, I need one too. Intermission. But to the audience, you're not even gonna know. So that was weird. Some random guy just what did he want?
I'm
guy
not
just
really
rang
sure.
the doorbell.
I'm not really sure what he wanted. They're doing some sort of work at a house down the street, and his company wants to get feedback for what kind of work we would want to do. And I said, probably interior work. And he goes, oh, well, we're all backed up for that. And I'm like, well, why the fuck did you ask me that?
Wait, what? Yeah, that was a weird.
It was weird. And I said, I just put in a sump pump, so I'm not doing any work
Yeah.
for the next year
Yeah, why
because
wouldn't
I
you-
fucking just spent 10 grand on a sump pump.
Why
so.
wouldn't you tell me what you guys do first before you ask what I want?
This is Home Alone, okay? He's part of the Sticky Bandits. That's what they did. They walked in
yeah, that's
first,
right.
and they were like, "I just want to make
Actually-
sure you're all safe."
I got up and
These
tried to
guys.
fold this chair, and it
Yeah.
didn't fold, so I didn't
Yeah,
know.
for those listening, some random door-to-door guy rang doorbell. Katie answered it. Katie's too nice sometimes, I think.
Yeah.
And Jim
I'm
and
not
I,
really, though. I'm sometimes a bitch and saying, I don't want anything.
Yeah.
But you yell at me for being like that sometimes. So
Stoutsy
it's
and
really
I
nice.
ran behind the wall over here like a little kid, and Stoutsy started going, "Oh yeah."
Well, let me say, though, he was a pussy. He didn't do it loud enough.
So what?
I couldn't hear it.
Well, not like Katie did at trivia like a couple weeks ago, and Ryan got so
Ryan's
embarrassed.
face was so. He goes, don't you dare go, oh yeah. And I go, oh yeah. And he was
It
like,
was like dead silent too.
I don't think I've ever embarrassed Ryan like that.
And he
in
just goes,
my
"Oh
life.
my god!" and like put his head down. His face got so red.
What a douche.
It's a fucking Mac. Nobody
And-
fucking cares.
I know people were laughing. Give a
Yeah,
shit.
it's the man. Nobody cares.
There's
Jesus.
one table on Tuesday's trivia. They're fucking dicks.
They're mean. They're not even
They
like
just make
funny
fun of
dicks.
people. They make fun of like people. So but you don't know who they are because the name always changes in every round. So you have no idea who this table is. We have like an idea of who it is, but it's like, who the fuck?
Like out loud, they'll just make fun of people?
Like their team name will make fun of
You
people.
change your team name every
So
time.
they'll make fun of the table.
But they make
Yeah.
fun of like certain, like they actually pick people out and make fun of them for like what they're wearing or like they're like, I'm like, that's fucked up. Like you guys aren't being funny.
Little
You're just
fucking
being
losers.
Well, they did it to one of our friends, Kathy. It was her birthday,
And so I got her a fucking unicorn princess crown. It was funny. It's like a little headband. It was nothing. Yeah. We weren't like singing happy birthday. We weren't being obnoxious.
Just like some just subtle.
I didn't even think she was going to fucking wear it. It was $1 and I was like, this is fucking hilarious.
She was like, oh, this is fun. Whatever.
So she wore it.
She wore it the whole night.
Yeah. Dope.
It's her fucking birthday.
Well, they didn't make fun of her?
Yeah, one of the teenagers was like, why are you wearing a unicorn horn? You're like 30.
I thought we're past the age of wearing unicorn horns, blah, 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 blah.
See, like, the thing is, like, their team names, it would be one thing to make fun of people if it was funny.
Like if you were creative, not just like...
Just ripping on people for no reason.
And what was our team name back, though, that got the whole place was like... The whole place, I mean, literally started clapping. It was... What? Oh, fuck. I came up with it. What?
It was something like...
Oh, my unicorn horn's bigger than your dick, so shut the fuck up. And then the whole place like, yes! Fuck that table!
And then there was one time... There was this... I guess the whole table... Not the evil table, but just a random other table... They worked for some sort of like St. Louis air conditioning, so they couldn't come up with a team name. So they literally just wrote, if you need your air conditioning looked at in the St. Louis City area, please call 314, blah, 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 blah.
And at the end they put, once again, that's 314.
So the host, he read it out loud, and so then our team name after that was like, We literally did the exact same thing, pretending to be that team.
Yeah.
And everybody started laughing. And then the evil team was like, can you stop advertising? Like, their team name the next round was like, can you stop fucking advertising the ad? And I was like, they didn't even do it twice. Like, you think the same table's doing it again?
Yeah.
Like, we were doing it for comedic effect. Like,
what
there was one table last week that said, looking for a good time, super horny, please call 314. It actually read out the name, and all of a sudden you just hear one person just go, you son of a bitch.
Katie was saying that she's trying to get him to do a wrestling thing, and that us three, and like Bowman need to be a team.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And I was like, Bowman will probably be like, I want to beat Todd.
No, Bowman can be on his own fucking team then.
The thing is, though, I'm worried. Henry's a dick, so I'm worried. But in a good way. I like Henry. I'm worried he's going to pull out some like NWA or WCW trivia, and I'm just going to be like, I'm fucked. I have no idea.
Well, Bowman's watched a lot of WCW matches.
That's why I'm trying to put together a dream team. Okay. I'm trying to put the elite squad together.
It's the
super elite.
Oh boy, this is not good. Oh yeah,
this is not good.
Oh yeah,
Subway's the worst.
This is real. This is real.
That's the greatest fucking character ever.
It's Wednesday. You know what that means.
Somebody put some in my drink.
The funniest part about it, I posted on my story, and like 3 people at work the other day were like, "What was that Sour Boy thing?" And I'm like, "Why?" Why? It's fucking hilarious. They're like, no, that's why we want to know what it is, because it was funny. And like,
so funny,
I'm like, yeah, the whole reason why it's funny is because the one Matt Jackson, when I'm explaining it to them,
he can't hold it together, dude.
Like, the one wrestler can't keep a straight face, and that's why they don't do it on Dynamite, because he'll just start laughing.
It's so funny. Oh my god. Oh no, it's Sour Boy.
Oh no,
somebody some of my drink. Some of my drink.
Katie,
it's not my fault.
I know what sign I'm bringing. To All Out.
Sour Boy.
Sour Boy for life.
Oh,
with just his face in the corner, just.
I'm bringing a sign that literally just says "Bring more signs to wrestling," and hoping
I think
people
signs
see
are coming
it.
back.
They are, and I want to bring them back even more. I want AEW to be fucking old school. Like people see that sign, be like, oh yeah, fucking next Dynamite. There's just
should we bring signs at Full Gear that say?
Signs.
Mine will say, "Hey Jim," and yours says, "Hey Todd."
Yeah,
we're like looking at each other like this. Oh fuck! All right, CM Punk. How do you feel about him, real quick, before we get into the game?
I mean, it's
real
just great,
quick,
dude.
or?
It's fun. It's exciting. I mean, I don't know, dude. Like, there's no. I'm just excited.
Yep.
It's gonna be great. At first, I was like, oh man, what are they gonna do? Like, how is this? Like, okay, it's gonna do Darby. Like, he's probably gonna whip. Like, what do they do? But then I was like, I thought the same thing with Christian, and then Christian went into this path with Jungle Boy and Wrestling Express, and I was like, oh yeah, what was I worried about? Like, I don't like. He's not gonna go into. He's gonna go into some cool ass feud, and it's gonna be awesome.
I was thinking about this to myself driving to work today. I was like, because I was listening to Brand Walker's wrestling podcast. I don't know if you ever listened to that.
I haven't. Is it good?
It's good sometimes. Yeah. If WWE brings him to a show, the next episode is just like him sucking their dick. But makes sense if you get free tickets, a media pass, you get to walk down the ramp.
And Nardine is a part of them, so you got. I know, right? Robbie singing this song. I fucking love Robbie Fox.
But it's like it's up and down. It's all right. What was I saying that? I was listening to that, and I was thinking to myself, I'm like, man, we're just in the stage of punk just being like, I'm happy I'm here. Like, I'm back.
Yep.
And we're still in the process of just letting that thought of punk being back in wrestling settle in our brains. Like, it's still just there. Wait, like, a couple weeks when he starts getting the fucking ball rolling.
Yep.
And we get these stories.
He's going to get this first match. And who knows what happens after that match. If he beats... I'm assuming he beats Darby.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Or do you pull the swerve and Darby goes over?
Right. And then it's like, well... Then
Darby...
You'd be like, CM Punk, you're out of touch. You haven't been in the ring for...
Do you turn Darby heel instantly? Because that Chicago crowd is going to shit all over that if Punk loses. That's the only reason why I don't think Punk is going to lose, because that crowd will turn. Like, horribly
Here's
turn.
the thing, though, is it's going to be a crazy match, which whoever wins... I mean, of course, if it's not Punk, the crowd will probably not be as excited. But if it's a really good match and Darby does win, the crowd will pop at first and be kind of like, ah. But I think Punk will win, but it's not going to hurt Darby. And people are going to be like, oh, he's fucking burying Darby already. It's like, no, it's...
Right.
If it was a good match and it came down, he got the best from that match, Darby will be fine. It's Darby fucking Allen.
Right.
Or Punk, give him the win, and then
Fuck it.
I can see somebody coming out. His next feud starting at All Out.
Turn Darby and Sting heel, make their face paint red and black.
Yeah.
Wolfpack Sting, give it to me.
That'd be crazy.
Don't turn your back on the Wolfpack.
Yeah. I'm not in any rush with CM Punk. It's like, it's going to wrestle his first match. And like he said, like with Dynamite, like the top guys don't need to be wrestling in the main event every Wednesday or even on remember, like there was a while, like a couple, there was like we were like the Bucks weren't on TV at all, and you're like, what's going on with the Bucks? And it was like, oh yeah, they don't need to be on TV every week. Right. Why? Because then you're like, well, hopefully they're on next week, and I want to watch and see what they do.
They have,
and that's how you keep.
Have you slowly noticed how Dynamite getting into a groove of things with the fans back? That Bucks and Omega are on every episode, though,
yes.
And which I'm okay with
in some capacity. But the thing, they're not, and they don't have to be in the main event every week,
right? Which
is key because your card is so fucking good. You can end it with a crazy tag match.
And they could just like come out and make a fuck you.
Shut up.
I've been talking more wrestling than you have in this last fucking year. Me.
These untalented pieces of shit from the E over here.
Look at you. What were you gonna say?
Never mind.
Oh. Okay, Nirvana, calm down.
What was that? What was that joke you just saw? Sal? What's that joke you just saw on Twitter?
It says, Dad, why is my sister's name Rose? Because your mother loves roses. Thanks, Dad. No problem, Stone Cold Steve Austin. That is from the 90s WWE Twitter account, which is fantastic.
Oh, it's good. It's
no problem, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh, it's so funny, dude.
Dude, it's so great.
I love that account.
Dude, it's good.
It's fantastic.
Post some good shit. It's good shit, pal.
Let's go try.
Okay, y'all ready?
Well, now that you said y'all.
What's this? What's the game?
So we were really high one night. We thought it'd be hilarious if. Oh yeah, well, I guess I should explain to the audience.
No, we did this at trivia too.
Sweat.
That's how trivia came up with the idea.
No.
What is sweat?
Was it trivia?
That's fucking brilliant. Yeah, no, trivia did poorly. So you pick a movie. I pick a movie. And I poorly explain it to you.
Oh, Jesus.
And so you have to come up with the name of the movie.
Oh, God.
So if we would do
Watch her try to poorly explain it, and it's actually just very well done. That's the opposite of what she actually does.
Give me a...
Hockey player plays golf, goes on tour, wins.
Billy Madison.
Yeah, it'd be something like that.
The Shia LaBeouf movie?
Shia LaBeouf.
Okay. You got it? It's the gist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it just like first person to answer?
Yeah, and these are pretty popular movers.
What?
I said that like that on
Did
purpose.
you have a stroke? No, you did not.
Yes, I did. Popular.
Okay.
Popular
Bluff.
We're going to name this, it's Katie's Shitty Movie Game.
Okay.
Yeah. God, my memory recall is still so shitty, so this is going to be terrible.
Okay, are you ready?
Total recall.
Mm-hmm. Are you ready?
Force majeure. No, G-Force. Go on,
okay,
Gideon.
it's a Christmas story.
Now you're Gideon.
A Christmas story about a girl who hates her dad.
A Christmas story.
No. A Christmas Story about a girl who hates her dad
Christmas with the Cranks.
and falls in love with someone who loves all the holidays.
Jumanji.
No.
The Tim Allen movie.
Love Actually.
No.
Falls in love with all that. Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
Christmas movie.
you did that on purpose, didn't you?
I did. I
You
did.
fucking.
Then I started off strong.
See you next Tuesday.
Welcome back, bitch. 1-0.
So fucking Halloween.
I actually like this game. Hopefully it stays as good as the first
Well,
one.
I know. That was a really good one.
The next one, he's a pill addict, but they're red and blue.
Okay.
I was never gonna get that right when you said a Christmas movie.
An absent father who has a really good time with his kid eventually.
Jumanji.
No.
Every answer is Jumanji for me.
The Tooth Fairy.
No.
An absent father. Guardians of the Galaxy. 2.
No.
A League of Their Own.
No.
An absent father who has a really good time with his kid.
He brings
Finding
his kid.
Nemo.
He brings his kid around all his friends. And there's a happy story at the end.
Big Daddy?
Yeah.
It's kind of a shitty description. But
It is supposed to be a shitty description,
That's why it's
Jim.
called Katie's
Yeah,
Shitty Movie
I know,
Game.
Yeah.
Um,
God damn it, John Stewart.
a family moves into an old home.
Adam's Family.
No,
Jumanji.
A Quiet Place.
Get Out.
a family moves into an old home and it snows.
The fuck? Home Alone?
And there's a maze
The Grinch.
Jumanji.
and
Frozen.
What year is it?
twins.
Twins.
Is it a Mary-Kate and Ashley movie?
No.
Oh, it's
Parent
not
Trap?
a house, Katie. It's a hotel. You're thinking of The Shining.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it's a hotel. Jesus.
Like how I got it.
This is terrible.
You gotta think dumb.
Yeah, I know. I'm
You gotta
trying.
stoop to the level of Katie.
I'm
okay?
trying my hardest.
It's very
An
low.
epic love story
Jumanji.
that has to do with
A League of Their Own.
that has to do with baseball
Bad News Bears.
and magic.
A League of Their Own.
Baseball and Magic.
Yes.
Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off from the Disney Channel.
No.
Okay.
Field of Dreams.
No.
Miracle.
Medieval characters are involved.
The fuck? With
And
baseball?
Austin, also the Boston Red Sox.
Oh, Fever Pitch.
No. Medieval characters.
What the fuck, Jim? You calling Drew? Are you calling Drew Barrymore and Jimmy Fallon medieval? Jesus.
I'm Drew Barrymore.
Like, I was in
Never been kissed.
Scream
Medieval. Medieval.
for a minute.
Medieval characters.
Hey, I'm
it's an
Jimmy
epic-
Fallon.
Oh, yeah, seriously.
Fallon.
It's an epic love story.
A baseball movie with magic with medieval characters.
Space Jam.
Rapunzel?
Is it when Michael
You're
Jordan?
warmer.
Is it when Michael Jordan plays baseball?
A
and winning
Knight's
Space
Tale?
Jam?
Warmer?
Oh!
But they don't involve baseball.
Why'd you say baseball then?
Because there's baseball in the movie. Not baseball, they refer to baseball.
Luck of the Irish?
Andre the Giant.
Princess Bride.
Damn it!
Damn, Jim. I'm trying to help you.
Anybody want a peanut?
Damn it! Oh no. I couldn't think of it. I was close with Rapunzel, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Damn it.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
So
An
funny.
orphan goes away to private school and makes new friends for life.
Johnny
Jumanji.
Tsunami.
No.
A League of Their Own.
Batman. He's
The orphan also becomes friends with
Batman. Superman.
all of his teachers and ends up winning in the end.
Billy Madison.
An orphan goes to private school, makes all new friends,
Richie Rich,
becomes friends with all of his teachers.
Dennis the Menace.
Charlie Bartlett. Whatever that
His
movie
second
is. That's a
and
great
third
movie, by the
father
way.
figure die.
Oh, it's The Lion King.
No.
Damn it.
His second and third father die?
His second and third father figure die.
Batman.
He's an orphan.
Spider-Man?
No.
Just name off all the superheroes.
It's an orphan that goes to an academy, a private school.
Nemo.
Cadet Kelly?
Goes away from
Finding
home.
Nemo.
These are famous movies, like big name
Dead Poet
fucking
Society.
movies. It's
Goodwill Hunting.
that's what the type of movies you need. Not like that year or
Jesus
anything, but
Christ.
like big name movies.
You're really upsetting Jinxie Cat Fokker.
The Good, the Bad, the Ugly.
I don't These are movies I would know how to
Willy
describe.
Wonka?
No.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Uh,
You're upsetting Jinxie Cat.
His best friends get married.
Circle of Trust Fokker.
Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Oh, holy
fuck.
tits.
There you go. You
You
got
got
one.
What was the description?
An orphan goes to a private school and makes friends and becomes friends with all of his teachers.
That's pretty much Harry Potter.
yeah.
He wins
Okay.
in the end.
Yeah. Because
That's
Snape
fair.
even likes him.
Two of his
God damn it. That actually
his
makes
second and
sense.
third father figure dies. Sirius dies and Dumbledore dies.
Oh, yeah.
This was literally a category like how they did it at Trivia Night. And I did really well for like the first 10. And
Yeah.
then the last 5 I was like, I have no idea.
Okay. A group of friends who always go on adventures decide to take a vacation
Hangover.
where it becomes an adventure.
The Goonies.
Jumanji.
Stranger
There
Things.
are, hold
League
on,
of
let me
Their Own.
count.
The Goonies. Batman.
There are 5 of them.
Avengers.
Stand By Me.
No. They go to an amusement park, and then shit at the amusement park gets
Encino Man.
weird.
The Sandlot.
It becomes kind of a cult thing.
Squeeze the
And they're like, oh my god,
jitters."
this amusement park is now a cult, and we're scared for our lives.
It.
It's an older movie, not like older than... It's like
Night at the
1999, 2000.
Is it that movie where Bill Goldberg is evil Santa?
They love dogs.
Because that's real.
They love dogs.
Homeward Bound.
No.
National
A
Treasure.
Scary movie?
They're very hungry all the time.
A stoner
Us?
movie?
No, they eat like a lot of burgers and hot dogs and sandwiches. Snacks. Lots of snacks.
It's not Us?
They
Sounds
eat
like
lots
you're
of
describing
snacks.
Us.
Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle?
No.
The Goonies?
There's a cult. Midsommar.
Do you not know what the movie is?
No, I do know.
Hereditary.
movies. There's a lot of bad CG.
CGI.
Anime. Yeah.
Godzilla? Mighty Joe Young?
George
Jurassic
Orwell.
Park?
Wait. They go to an amusement park and they get
The
scared.
villain is a very mini person.
Austin Powers?
Similar.
Oh, Scooby Doo?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck Scrappy.
That movie's great.
It's a great movie.
No, it's not.
What?
No, the movie sucks.
Oh, you're no fun.
The only thing that was good about it is that they actually made Scrappy to be the villain because everybody hates
Oh,
Scrappy.
I watched that movie like on repeat.
That's a great movie.
It was a good movie.
You know, Isla Fisher's the chicken movie.
Who?
Isla Fisher, Wedding Crashers, the crazy chick.
Yeah.
Who plays like that?
And so is
on-
Mandy Moore.
on the
She's
plane.
Velma.
Her name's Mary Jane.
No, Mandy Moore's not Velma.
Who's Velma?
The chick from
I thought it was Mandy Moore.
like Grandma's Boy and stuff. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure.
no, she's like hot.
And she's in the Avengers movie.
Yeah,
What is her name? Yeah, she's like
Is it
mom.
Mandy
hot.
something?
Mandy Moore.
No, she's like mom hot. No, Mandy Moore is in.
No, Isla Fisher's the
want to
girl
remember.
that Shaggy sits to next on the plane, and she's in the rest of the movie.
Yes.
Her name is Mary Jane. Nice to meet you. I'm Mary Jane. Like, whoa, dude, that's
Oh,
a great
yes, yes.
name. Get it? Because it's a pot joke.
What is her name? Oh, Sarah Michelle Gellar's Daphne. Linda Cardellini.
Oh, I thought it was Mandy Moore. I don't know why I thought that.
Isla Fisher is Mary Jane.
Are you all ready for number 7?
Why do I not remember her in Avengers?
Oh my God.
She's
Oh, she's in Endgame too.
yeah, she's
the fuck is she?
She's Hawkeye's wife.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. All right, carry on.
Carry on. Okay.
Go on, Gideon.
2 divorced parents.
Parent Trap.
No, there's
Freaky Friday.
two separate people.
League of Their Own.
It's two separate couples are divorced, and
Catch
so
Me If
the
You Can.
divorced parents move in together with
break up.
all their children.
Jumanji.
The children do not get along. Oh. They like to play in a band.
The Brady Bunch.
School of Rock. School of Cock.
Cheaper by the dozen.
One of the children do not get along with their older biological brother.
Home Alone. 2, 3, 4,
The
5.
older
Whatever one you saw
biological
first.
brother likes to sing and takes lessons for singing.
Step Brothers.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's Derek.
Wait, what was your first description?
Two divorced people move in together with their, with their
okay.
children.
She's actually kind of
Yeah,
nailing the
I
descriptions.
know she
a little
is.
bit.
Yeah, I
Like,
know. I don't want to go there.
I can't even give her shit. She's actually doing a good
Yeah,
job.
I know.
of,
Yeah,
like,
because it's just like
like
what? And it's
purposely.
like, oh yeah, I forgot that she's supposed to shittily describe
This
them.
is like if I've seen the movie, I can do it. But I forget the movie after I've
We
seen
need to
it.
get her high as hell. You do a podcast and just have her talk about stuff, and we have to guess what she's talking about.
I'll have to have another revelation.
We did that one night, and I was like, "This game is actually a lot of fun." Like
sweat.
I'm a fucking genius when I smoke, okay?
sweat.
I'm not.
Sweat. It's totally. That's totally how I am.
Yeah, it's
What is
like
that from?
Her.
I made
Just
it
going
up.
sweat.
She was.
I know
stoned off
that,
her
but
ass.
is that what she said? She goes,
No, she looked at me. She legit looked at me with a
Do you know
dead
how
serious
they
face.
discovered
and
the word sweat?
She's like, "How do you think they came up
Yeah,
with the word
I
sweat?"
remember you texted me that, and I died laughing.
She's like, "Do you think like the person was like, I don't know, it's just sweat, sweat, sweat. It's sweat. That's what we'll call it. It's sweat."
Development of the human language.
That's
Yeah.
literally is how it had to have come up.
Yeah.
What does he say when Guardians? Or no, I think it's in Infinity War. We're talking about words are made up, and Thor just goes, "All words are made up."
Okay, you ready for
Nothing
the next
goes over
one?
my head. My reflexes are too fast. I will catch it.
Are you ready for the next one?
Yeah,
Yes.
It's all about a league.
of their own.
Oh.
No.
Jumanji.
Two teams hate each other in this league.
Miracle. That couldn't have been any fucking better. Russia, USA, right? Oh, Mighty Ducks.
It's a co-ed team on both teams.
A league of their own. Oh no, it's all of them.
The coach for the good guys team is old and crazy.
Dodgeball.
Yeah.
Duh. Yeah, we get it. What's it? 7-2. I can come back.
Yep.
6-2.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Did you know, by the way, fun fact: Snake Jazz is actually on Spotify.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's all it is too. So if you have a crossfade on your Spotify on, and just have a repeat on, it never ends.
Is that from Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't watched the last couple episodes. I gotta.
Yeah, my grandpa and my little brother went to another planet, and they found this, and it totally slaps.
All right, we're ready for the
Oh my God, Summer, what is this?
ready for the next one.
Yes,
A homeless kid
Batman,
and his friend
Miracle.
run the streets,
Boondock Saints,
steal food, steal whatever they can get,
Jumanji,
meet the love of their life, but have to lie to her.
Aladdin,
Yep.
What?
Yeah. Hood rat, street rat.
Oh, I haven't seen Aladdin in so
two
long.
friends that are homeless, Aladdin and the monkey. What's the
Oh,
monkey?
you're not homeless when you have a carpet you can ride every day.
What's the monkey's name?
Abu.
Abu.
Abu, yeah.
Abu.
Abu.
Okay.
A boob. He's a boob.
The main
Jumanji.
hero is a
Give me the Greek.
badass.
What?
The main hero is a badass.
Infinity War.
Batman.
Endgame. Batman.
Does all the stunts.
The Rock.
Oh, fucking! If it's Mission Impossible, I'm gonna be so pissed. I fucking hate Tom Cruise.
It's located in the jungle.
If it's Tom Cruise, I'm going to be severely
Jumanji.
upset.
No.
The Rundown.
Lion King.
Jumanji 2.
They eat weird things in one of the movies.
Lion King.
In the best movie of the series, they eat weird things. You're like, oh, it's gross. There's snakes involved.
Snakes on a Plane.
No.
Anaconda.
No.
Deep Blue Sea.
Sharknado.
Child labor is a big part of
Okay,
it.
all right. Well, that's weird. The Ring.
Blood Diamond.
Stranger Things.
There is a treasure.
It's a TV show, you idiot.
The Goonies.
No.
King of the Ring.
There's a.
They're in the jungle. There's
Dark
a
Side of the
treasure and snakes, with one main hero who's a badass.
The Jungle Book.
No.
Mowgli.
No.
Encino Man. George of the Jungle.
A lot of khaki is involved.
The Mummy.
No.
The Mummy Returns.
No.
Scorpion King.
Jumanji
Mummy
2.
You guys are
Welcome
gonna
to the
like be like,
jungle.
why didn't I fucking think of this?
Okay, hold on.
A lot of
it's-
khaki involved.
So it's not a movie with Brendan
Oh,
Fraser.
nope.
I know you know it.
Honey, whatever Kanye West said, douchebag.
Child labor.
The Goonies.
God damn it, Jim, get your life together right now.
Snakes on the plane. Snakes ride planes.
They eat disgusting food. An eluded sex scene.
Titanic. Without a paddle.
National Treasure.
No.
Raising Arizona.
Why can't I fucking think of this fucking
Any
name?
movie with Nicolas Cage.
There's a lot of booby traps
Shout out Foshi.
and stunts. And a treasure.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah!
Yes! God, but what's the fucking...
Oh, fuck you.
Fucking, what's it called, though?
Fuck
like,
you.
what's the...
Indiana
Raiders
Jones.
of the-
Indiana Jones,
yeah,
thank you.
yeah.
But Raiders of the Lost Ark is actually just Raiders of the Lost Ark. It
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
become
what he
Indiana
said.
Jones and then... No, but I'm saying I actually I realized that like a few years
Isn't
ago.
that the
What?
one
Oh,
with the
that's
child?
Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark?
But it gets only just called... No, the first
Oh,
one's
it's just
only
called
called
that?
Raiders of
That's
the Lost
the one
Ark.
with the child labor where there's all those kids in the coal mines and all that?
Jesus
Isn't that Temple of Doom?
Christ.
Oh, I might have told I
Whatever.
described the wrong
Indiana
one.
Jones. That's
You
the movie
described
I
the
was going to
second
say.
one. I
Yeah.
think she described Temple of Doom.
Well,
No.
no, I'm giving him Raiders of the Lost Ark because that's what I thought I was describing.
Bullshit.
Thank you. I knew it was Indiana Jones. Who plays Indiana Jones?
Han Solo, dude.
Yeah, okay. Well, the name.
So we're at
Harrison
10.
Ford.
Thank you.
We're at
He's
10, and
awesome, by the way.
there's no room for a tiebreaker. I can do one, but I
Yeah, let's do a
don't know.
tiebreaker for fun anyway.
Yeah, dude.
7-3. That's
Yeah.
all right. I'll take a
Look at
7-4.
Katie. Look at my eyes. Katie, look at my eyes. What do you see? There it is. Oh my god, you got it. Nice.
Okay, this movie has two main characters.
I know you.
One is very young. One is middle-aged.
Frozen.
Jumanji.
They're enemies, but also friends.
X-Men.
No, let me rephrase it. They're enemies, but also friendly.
X-Men.
Civil War.
They call each other every Christmas. Christmas Eve.
Oh, Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good movie.
Okay.
Did you guys just watch that on Netflix?
I
She
did.
did.
That's a great movie, isn't it?
I watched the end. I was like, man, I forgot how much I like this movie.
That movie and Aviators, like two of my favorite Leo movies.
I don't like Aviator.
Oh, grow up, dude. You're stupid.
Fuck you. Watch Wolf of Wall
Fuck you,
Street.
dude. I have.
I'd rather...
I think this is the one game I like to do.
Yeah, that game's fun.
I'm good.
That was fun. You are. I was like, why is she giving the worst descriptions? I was like, oh yeah, that's the
I'm-
fun
I'm-
of
the
the
goal.
game.
Those are the best descriptions
I'm
I
gonna
can
describe. I'm gonna describe one, Katie, and I want to see if you can get it. Okay. So there's like this dude, right, and he gets sucked into this game, and like,
Jumanji.
yeah, how'd you get that?
What the fuck?
Whoa! Holy shit balls!
You're so smart.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. I like the second one better
What do you mean?
of Jumanji.
Like the newer ones?
Oh, they're just two different movies.
I
I
don't
don't-
really care for the first one that much.
What?
I watched it recently. The movie is not that good.
The first one with The Rock, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I thought
it's
you were talking
fine.
about
Like
the
I can
OG.
watch it.
What?
I thought you were talking about the OG Jumanji.
Yeah, I like that one better than
Oh,
the
well,
one
that
with Robin
one's
Williams.
just yeah. Oh, really? You like
Yeah.
the second one better than the Robin Williams
You
one?
don't think the Robin Williams one is very good?
I think it has parts of it are funny, but there's if you watch that movie now, it's kind of like, like it's not that great.
Yeah. Well, just I mean, yeah. It's just who knows what they could have done if they had the technology now back
Right.
then, kind of thing.
And also if they just let Robin Williams be himself, because you could tell he's held back in
Yeah.
that movie.
what
Like,
was the PG movie?
right, but like he's still also like, I don't.
No.
The part, it's a Robin Williams movie, and he's, I mean, the funniest character in the movie. That's my point of Jumanji. And I love
Yeah.
Robin Williams.
Yeah, because sometimes he tries to be a serious
The
person
funniest
too.
person in that movie was, what's his name? He
The
was
little kid?
No, the cop. The cop's the funniest person in this movie.
Where he's like, "What the fuck is
Wayne's
going
brother,
on?"
isn't he?
Is he?
Oh, not Marlon.
No, he's like the oldest one, isn't he?
Yeah. I can't think of his name. Yeah, I do like the second. The Welcome to the Jungle?
Yeah.
Is that the second one? I do like that one.
I still haven't seen the other one because I heard like he gets annoying trying to impersonate what's his name, Danny Glover and Danny DeVito. Or that guy.
Jack Black's just so fucking good in that movie. That blonde girl in that movie is so fucking pretty too.
No, it's not Wayne's brother. It's David Alan Grier.
Oh.
David Alan Grier was hilarious. He hasn't been in like anything.
Yeah, but
since the 90s.
Robin Williams didn't need to be the funny person.
He was on Living Color with the Wayans brothers.
That makes sense.
He didn't need to be the funny one. That's also when he was like going into his role of like being kind of a serious role and being like Good Will Hunting, and even Mrs. Doubtfire was funny, but like
Dead Poets.
he was like a very serious actor.
You want to talk about an underrated sketch comedy show is In Living Color.
That
show was fucking hilarious.
Show was great.
And the Dana Carvey show is fucking hilarious. It only ran for 8 episodes.
Oh my god, is that the one that you sent me the Snapchat of? Where it's
Yes.
like after the fucking Home Improvement
serious
episode, where it's like,
commercial?
am I gonna die, Dad? And following up next, Dana Carvey's Diet Root Beer.
Diet A&W Root Beer.
Have you watched that documentary? It's on Hulu.
What's it called?
It's called what is it called? Too Big. It's called Too Big to Fail.
Okay.
It's a documentary on Hulu, but it's basically Dana Carvey left SNL. The whole thing's about him being like, Wayne's World just came out. He's on top of the world, so it's like he wanted to do his own sketch comedy show, but the way he thought it would be funny.
Right.
But he wanted to be like edgy and like
Yeah.
kind of dark humored. And at first, they almost signed with HBO.
Which it would have worked there.
And Robert Smigel talked him out of it. He's like, "No, you don't want to do that. Not enough people." And he's like, "Back at the time, it's true. Not a lot of people had HBO in the early '90s.
Right.
So we need to go do something else to make our money."
They did ABC, which got bought by Disney.
But no, he signed with ABC, not realizing that they were kind of a family-friendly network
Well,
that
no,
had like
but-
Boy Meets World and all this.
After he had signed, though,
shit.
they also got bought by
Right.
Disney, so it made it even worse.
Yeah.
But
Damn.
but Home Improvement though was on before. Like, I mean, it was on for years prior.
Right,
Home
right.
Improvement was one of the most popular television
Yeah.
shows at the time.
Right.
And Robert Smigel, the guy that does Triumph the Ends of Comic Dog, he had no idea. He had never watched an episode before of Home Improvement. And then he's like about 4 weeks into our show, I was like, I'm going to sit down and watch Home Improvement before our show airs. And he said he watched it and he's like, oh, fuck. I made a huge mistake. And then that's when it cuts into
This
that.
is not our audience.
And like the whole...
Like, am I gonna die, Dad? And following up after that,
It's the Diet Mug Root Beer Dana Carvey show.
I just love it, like Steve Carell that just start dying. laughing.
Steve Carell and Colbert were the two main guys
Oh my
on his
God.
show.
That's
They
like,
actually, the only reason that they're together is because Steve Carell was the
Shut up.
lead in like a sketch comedy show in New York, like a low key sketch comedy,
Oh,
and
was
Stephen
buddies with
Colbert.
Colbert.
Stephen Colbert was the off night, so Steve Carell would do 5 nights, and Stephen Colbert would be the understudy and would do 2 of the so that the show could run all week. And so they hired one, and the other one was like, you need to hire the other. They both auditioned, and they thought that neither one would make it together, I guess. I don't know. It's a cool story.
that's so funny.
The whole
dude.
joke, though, was Dana Carvey's like, I want every week that we have a different sponsor. So when the show kicks on, it's like, welcome to the Mountain Dew Dana Carvey show. Welcome to the Taco Bell Dana Carvey show. But because like it was on ABC, it was getting like panned by critics and people tuning out. So they had to get the Mug Root Beer show. Then the following week was the Diet Mug Root Beer show. And then one of the last ones was like a local Chinese shop, like Chinese food shop. Yeah.
It's just
It's like the one where they order
It's
their
that
lunch.
Szechuan, like,
No, it's a Szechuan Chinese kitchen or something. And they have the chef from the
from
kitchen
the-
on, who's like obviously not a TV personality because he's like, what the fuck am I doing here? He's a very solemn, serious person.
And Smigel is like, it takes any show, especially a comedy show, to like get going. It takes them like several episodes before they hit their stride and they find a groove and they're
Right.
funny. He's like, on the 8th episode, I thought we nailed it. And then it got canceled, and the 8th episode never aired. And there's a skit on the show where Dana Carvey's like, this is the greatest this is one of the, hands down one of the greatest skits I've ever done.
Yeah.
And they never got aired, but then they redid it when Dana Carvey hosted SNL. They did the skit again.
Shit.
And it was like critically, like critics were saying it's one of the best SNL skits ever. And Dana Carvey's like, well, if you would have fucking just watched my show, like. But the whole skit was Robert Smigel was like watching Tom Brokaw do. He was like, it was before like SNL was about to air, and he's watching him by himself, like in the studio getting taped. And he's saying like all these different things, like Ronald Reagan was shot and killed this weekend, and it's like pause. Ronald Reagan was sick this weekend, missed this. Pause. Reagan did this, and like all this stuff. And he's like, holy shit, he's going on vacation next week. If like something bad happens to the president, they're literally just taping it so they can be the first people on air to announce it.
That's so funny.
So they're like, why don't we do
Genius.
a skit where it cuts to Dana Carvey as Tom Brokaw being like, Ronald Reagan was kicked in the knee by a kid today. All right, next one. Like, but it's like it gets more fucked up like as it goes on.
Ronald Reagan was in a terrifying helicopter accident and died tragically in the Bahamas.
Yeah. Batman tried to save him, but no avail. It's a stupid shit like that.
I gotta watch that for sure.
Who won the movie game?
You did.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot we were podcasting for a minute.
So did I for a second. I did too. I was thinking about what I was going to eat.
I actually glanced over. I thought we were just talking, and then I glanced over and saw that the thing was still going. I'm like, oh shit, we're podcasting.
And this is live.
Look at me, I went into the red.
Live,
I'm in the red. I'm probably really loud in this because I was right up on the mic. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can't you hear me? No.
How's it feel being back on?
You think you know me?
Did you catch that, by the way, to Omega last night?
Yes. Of course I did. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he said to Christian last night, he goes, do you think you know me?
You think you know me?
Because they control WWE all they want. And WWE wrestlers are so limited in what they can say. It's so stupid.
Pussies.
Like, they can say shit on their Twitter, but they can't say shit on, like, live TV.
Right. They can't even say the word shit on Twitter, unless you're Randy Orton.
Actually, McAfee was like, holy when Lesnar came back. I'm like,
say it.
Yeah.
Say it.
Apparently, like, they really wanted him to say it, and he's like, not doing it.
I like my job here.
Sit him. All right, we've podcasted for a while.
Yeah, I'm cashed out.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a part coming out on Monday, but altogether we've been podcasting for about 3.5 hours.
525,000.
That's what we do here. It's like a Rogan podcast, but, better.
No, I'm sure Rogan has better alcohol. Better
Not
setup.
guests or anything.
What?
Fuck yes.
Probably get a better
What happened?
setup.
Uh-oh. Breaking news for Jim.
Getting up on Funny Bone this Sunday. Let's go.
To watch Stoutsy bomb it on a stage, you can go to Funny Bone at St. Louis.
You just announced it to everybody listening.
Good.
You're performing at the Funny Bone this
On
Sunday.
Sunday.
I will be at the Chase Park Plaza for NWA 73.
I won't be because I'm not invited to that show.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Fuck yeah.
What time are you performing?
Show starts at... Fuck, me and Toph got up. Fuck yes. Fuck yeah. I don't know. Give me a sec. Start talking.
Jordan Stall. Eric Stall.
I forgot about that. Stall.
Bathroom Stall. Mark Stall. Marc-Andre Fleury Stall. Vladimir Tarasenko isn't leaving the St. Louis Blues Stall. CM Punk is back Stall.
The show starts at 7:30? 8?
Damn it. I'll be at the Chase Park Plaza for NWA 73.
Hell yeah, dude. Yes, I needed this.
Nice.
Being there later than 7, what does this mean?
It's behind the scenes. Behind the scenes here on Offended. We're going to keep the mic up. I'm posting this. Posting it all.
Hell yeah.
Don't hit your bag. Ew.
Slap in the bag.
Slap it a bag.
All right. 1, 2, 3, finish. Let's get out of here. Katie, what do you got? Cool.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll go first. My number 1, CM Punk's back. Number 2, CM Punk's back. Number 3, CM Punk is back, and Daniel Bryan's not too far behind, baby. Yes, baby!
Go.
One, I'm kind of wrestled out. I need wrestling to stop being so much.
You need wrestling to stop being so good, is what you mean.
I guess so. I don't really fucking know. 2, this fucking St. Louis fucking heat stroke can go the fuck away and die.
Oh, shit.
3, I don't know. I don't got anything. Jim's back. Ugh.
All right,
There we
actually,
go.
my 3 shout-outs, CM Punk, Becky Lynch, Brock Lesnar, and who's the other one?
That's 3.
No, there was 4 returns. Wasn't there 4? Oh, Sonberg. Sonberg is back. And
Such a
Stoutsy.
dick.
And Stoutsy. Stoutsy's back. That's my number 1. Number 2, Killer's album. Their new album.
Yeah?
Killer's new album is so good. So fucking depressing. It's so good. And number 3, I get to see Ric Flair like 100 feet
In
from
his
me this
saggy
weekend.
flesh. Get all of it.
Watch your mouth.
Side little overtime thing. Condolences to the Hayes family, the NHL. That's
sad stuff, dude.
That's crazy.
There's-
R.I.P. Jimmy Hayes. I mean, Deve
There's
announced
3 hockey players that died that day. Jimmy Hayes.
What? There's
3? Jimmy Hayes. A legend from, I want to say Montreal.
Oh, yeah,
And then like
yeah.
a 16 or 16, 17-year-old player from the WHL. Died too.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. It's crazy.
Jimmy Hayes. Like, there's an episode. If you guys are hockey fans here, there's an episode of Spittin' Chicklets that they go golfing like earlier that day and filmed the Sam Baggers Invitational in. Jimmy Hayes is shit-faced when they get back, and he is fucking hilarious when they get back like to the studio or wherever they record.
Yeah.
But fuck, I mean, like, he was 31, died in
31,
his
dude.
sleep. They
Yeah,
don't
man.
know like what
Crazy.
caused it. Like,
Might have just been natural. I had a kid I knew I played hockey with like when I was younger, and they kind of knew him in like grade school, but lost touch and shit later on. Wasn't like great friends with him, but he was like my age. This was like 4 years ago. He like just got married, and then he, like, his wife just didn't wake up, and it's
crazy.
like it's just one of those things. Makes you fucking think, dude. You're just like, fuck, man. I mean, like, I know I went through some shit. And there were days where I was like, dude, I might just like, this might just be the day, and you're just like, fuck, man.
just kind of puts it in perspective. Like,
That's why you just don't fucking try to not to worry about shit and just do what makes you fucking happy. Is it my 1, 2, 3?
Yes, sir.
1, CM Punk's back. 2, 2, fucking, I don't know, dude, fucking AEW is awesome. 3, glad I'm back on here.
I guess I'm glad. Cool. So happy
Where's
to have
my
your support.
tail?
What'd you say?
Where's my tail? Eeyore. Fucking Winnie the Pooh. It's a sad motherfucker.
Eeyore.
Where's my tail?
Or eels.
Barnacles.
Yeah. Katie, did you ever say a real 1, 2, 3?
I did.
She did.
What was it?
I don't
Oh, it's so
remember.
forgettable.
It's so fucking cold in here.
That's why you're
wrong with
sitting
you?
over
You're right by
there.
the vent.
That's why
You don't
you're
even
sitting-
work outside, you psychos.
I was like, I'm making Jim sit
That's probably
over
why I'm
here.
so cold, because my body's just so hot.
Robin. It's hot.
Such a hot bod. This is disgusting.
And that was eating pussy.
Brought to you by Offended.
Brought to you by Offended. Featuring Stoutsy and Katie.
Oh, yeah?
And Tricky.
Katie.
Katie, be professional. My God, nobody wants to listen to you moan.
That was hot.
All right. Fuck. Well, you can find us on all social media platforms at Offended Pod. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Trick1042. Anybody else want to shout out their Twitter handles? I don't even fucking care.
No.
Yeah, at JimmyJames9417 on Twitter and Instagram. And if you're in St. Louis, fucking check me out Sunday at the Funny Bone at fucking 7:30.
Yeah.
And Monday up at Big Daddy's at 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
It's free at Big Daddy's. Just come up, get drinks, food.
Damn
The
it.
Sunday, I think it's $1 for tickets at the Funny Bone, which ain't shit. And
That's
you got
it?
drinks, and there's about 12 to 14 comics, and it's a good time.
Wow.
Check it out.
I just wish that the Funny Bone would take care of their talent, you know?
Yeah, this is
like
bullshit.
they should fucking leave.
Where's my health
They should
insurance?
leave Funny Bone and go to Helium and fucking just have the best nights of their life.
Where's my health insurance?
And that was
Yeah.
AEW versus WWE.
If you're in the loot, come check me out. I need the support.
For sure, man. Make sure you go check out anythingbutcredible.com for all your network needs, including Offended, Anything But Credible podcast, Going Off Topic podcast, the Movie Merge podcast, the Spacing Out podcast, and the What's Your Bliss podcast. We're growing, motherfuckers. Go listen to them all. And go subscribe to all of us on like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, wherever the fuck you get your podcasts. Subscribe to all those podcasts I just named. And give us a 5-star rating. And that's all on anythingbutcredible.com, all right?
Remember when you put your knees in your shirts and act like they were tits when you were younger?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
All the time.
Cool.
Look at my nipples. Oh, no, my boobs.
I gotta piss like a motherfucker.
Well, then, I'm going to go very slowly on the intro. You're listening to NPR. It sounds like NPR in my ear.
I'm fucking freezing!
Pee icicles and
My shit's gonna freeze in this bag.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Stoutsy's back. We don't know when he's coming back, but hopefully he's coming back a lot more.
Yeah, I'm gonna hopefully shoot for twice a month.
Better.
Not at least once a month.
Give
Better.
you time for your comedic career.
Yeah. I'm trying to be funny.
Baby steps here. Twice a month, and then slowly going to turn into every week.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna take over.
We'll sign him full time.
That'll be a CM Punk contract.
Welcome back, Stoutsy.
Wednesdays, Fridays, 4 to 5 Saturdays a year. I'm back.
Why'd you leave in the first place?
I'm pooping a lot.
That was the only reason. No other reason out there.
Oh, 'cause I was sick.
No. It's. I mean, the first letter of poop is the first letter of theirs. Also, that's the reason why you left.
Oh, the place that got me sick to begin with, PWP?
Yeah, that place.
That place.
That PWP place.
Yeah, got me sick.
That's.
The whole reason for your condition.
Poop with power.
They don't owe me money. So yeah. Anyway, for Katie K Naked Lady, welcome back, Stoutsy. We've missed you.
Thanks, dog.
Bye, bitches.
Tricky. This has been Offended, presented by the Anything But Credible Network. We'll see you guys next week. Check out the Monday episode and go see Stoutsy at the Funny Bone Sunday at 7:30. Bye.